Oh, guys, are we live right now? Are we live right now? Yo. See, some preparation went into this live. I did post a video onto YouTube, onto Instagram, and on a TikTok in order for people to know that we're actually going live with this. Because I was like, I need to do a little bit more preparation. Oh, okay. We're connected to TikTok. We're connected to TikTok. We're connected to Twitch. Okay, wait, let me see. Let me see if YouTube can see us. Can YouTube see us right now? Oh, it is saying that I'm live. Okay. Guys, this is great. This is great. This is excellent. Okay, so what are we doing today? So, actually, before I start, I'm gonna open up my live on my phone. This way I can see myself. See myself. Oh, oh, girl, I gotta turn that volume off. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need my phone to chill over here in the corner. Nope. We're just gonna have my phone chill here in the corner. Okay. This is kind of counterintuitive. I can't see that. Okay. So I have chat here. I have my tab here. I have my phone there. I have another monitor here and the camera's up here. Today I'm streaming from my Canon camera instead of my webcam because I was like, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try something different. Let's try something new. Let's see how it goes. I kind of don't want my phone all the way over here. I kind of want to put it in a place that's more easy to see it. So I'm just going to move around. Um yeah, guys, we're locking in. Oh my. Okay, I want to move this. I don't want anything obstructing my camera because that would be sad. Okay. Here we go. And lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Okay. Here we go. So, first of all, we got to get started with the lore portion. So, what are we doing here today? The goal is that we need to learn more about Shadow and Sonic. Okay. So, on June 14th, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's June 14th. Xander is going to have a lookalike contest in New York City, and it's going to be a Sonic versus Shadow lookalike contest. 75 people will get to compete as Shadow, 75 people will get to compete as Sonic, and basically, on his page, he has an RSVP link, and with the RSVP link, that's where you sign up to attend the event. But on there, there's also there's a Google form for you to fill out if you're interested in partaking in the cosplay. Oh, my phone fell. There's a Google form if you're interested in. Oh, okay. Sorry, my phone's doing a thing. Okay. There's a Google form for people that are interested in participating in the cosplay portion of the contest, which is what I filled out. Now, it says that it's first come first serve, whoever's the first 75 people to pull up for this, to sign up for this. They're the ones that are going to get to compete. Now, did I make that first 75? I don't know. I don't know. So we're going to see. I signed up for it pretty much right when it came out because I was anticipating it because he had been posting it on his story. So the goal for me today is to start on my Shadow cosplay, and then also I want to start off. Okay. Oh. I'm balancing my phone on an eraser and a tub of Vaseline. That's what's happening. And on my laptop. That's what's happening in the corner of my eye. Okay, but yeah. Basically, we got to start preparing for this cosplay contest because it's like con crunching, except this isn't a convention, but it's kind of like a convention. It's like a mini convention. It's a cosplay meetup. So I want to dress up as Shadow, so that's going to be the goal. We gotta put together a Shadow cosplay, and then we're also gonna be learning some of the Shadow and Sonic lore because going into this event, I even do this for cosplay events in general or just conventions. Usually there's an anime or a cosplay or something where I'm okay, I have to read up on the lore and I have to understand what's going on. Because there's going to be jokes, there's going to be inside jokes, there's going to be memes, there's going to be video making, right? And if I want to be in on the joke, I have to know the lore. So we got to learn the lore today. Okay. Starting off, first part of this is going to be the lore portion. So buckle up. We got to go and learn all about Sonic and Shadow. Okay, I'm going to start off with the Sonic lore and just see where the internet takes me. Okay. Okay, I'm on Reddit. We're reading right now Reddit r/Sonic the Hedgehog. Can you guys tell me the entire Sonic lore that I don't know 100%? I know the main character's lore, but the lore parts that I don't know are Chaos Emeralds. Okay. Do they still function the same, like get scattered when they come together? Does Metal Sonic still even exist? How does Silver know Sonic? Is Mobius still canon? Is Two Worlds canon? Is Classic Sonic If Classic Sonic is the past version of Sonic, then why the ring noise? Does Tails say different dimensions and forces? Is Knuckles the last of the Echidnas in the universe, or just the lack of the triads? Yes, I know Tycho exists. Is Cream just forgotten in the mainline Sonic games? I saw people talking about how some characters will lose their memory in Sonic Frontiers. Is this true? Unrelated to the topic, but just asking, are the characters just going to be the same age forever? That's all my questions. Yes, some are not really lore-ish, but I haven't been looking at Sonic since a year ago, and I barely remember anything. All the lore I know is from Sonic X, which I think has aged. Okay. So we're on the Reddit page for Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm going to be honest, in that question, in those several questions that I read from that person, I do not know what they're talking about. I know who Tails is. Tails is like the yellow fox guy. Is he a fox? Is he a... It's already there. Okay, aside from Tails, I know Shadow, obviously, the one with the red and the black hair. Then there's Sonic, that's the blue one. There's a purple one, Blair. Yo, Venus? Yo, bro, I'm butchering the Sonic lore. See, I really don't know. Okay, but then there's another character, Amy. Amy's the one with the pink hair, and I think Amy's the one that gets shipped with Sonic. And I also think that Shadow gets shipped with Sonic. I don't know what's canon, what's not canon. I do know some of the fandom stuff, but we gotta dig into the canon. Okay. Oh. So this person explains. Chaos Emeralds are never explained in games. With the exception of the start of Sonic 3, Sonic gathers them during the course of every game, only to lose them all and need to redo it for the next one. Metal Sonic still exists. His last canon appearance was 2019 TSR. He hasn't been story relevant since either Sonic Free Riders or Sonic Rivals. And hasn't been story relevant since either Sonic Free Riders or Sonic Rivals 2, and never quite got to the heights of importance as he did in Heroes. Mobius really only existed in Western canons for various things. When the games universally adopted the Japanese canon in Sonic Adventure, Mobius stopped being canon as it was never a thing in Japan. Two Worlds stopped being canon as of recent Tales Tube YouTube video by Sega, which implied the world had both humans and animals. Wait, what? Okay, wait. So the world has both humans and animals, canonically. Forces tried to retcon Classic Sonic into being from an alternate dimension rather than the past. He was indeed from the past in Generations. Whether that retcon sticks or not is unknown. I wouldn't be surprised, however, if Sega chooses to ignore it and turn it into another ignored plot hole. Sonic is the last of the Echidna. Tycho is effectively unalive. Cream is forgotten. She turns up in a few spin-offs, such as the Olympic titles, but hasn't been in a mainline Sonic game since Generations. Sega are being really tight-lipped about the plot of Frontiers. Memory loss is implied based on some things people who have played it have said, and it seems likely, but it's not yet confirmed. Sonic works with cartoon ages. It's like how Bart Simpson has been 10 for the last 30 years, except with Sonic, it's also anime ages. So no one really acts their age. How many 8-year-olds who are genius mechanics / hackers? Okay, so the characters are 8 years old. That's one of the takeaways I'm getting here. But they're also geniuses and hackers and stuff, I guess. Okay. Um. Oh, my audio is clipping a little bit. So let's testing. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hey. Hello, Flyboy Way. All right. So right now, I think we got to start from the beginning, cause we really sourcegaming.info, the beginner's guide to classic Sonic lore. Let's go. Okay, guys. So right now we're looking at the beginner's guide to classic Sonic lore, and this is according to sourcegaming.info. The beginner's guide to classic Sonic lore. Since the mid 2000s, one of the many complaints leveled at the 3D Sonic the Hedgehog games is that they have unnecessarily convoluted stories. While this may be true for some of the games, notable offenders being Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06, what some outsiders of the series may not realize is that although the core conflicts of the original 90s platformer Sonic games has always been simple and effective, Eggman's being a rude dude, sort him out, Sonic. Ew, there's a fly in my face. Oh, hi, your boy G. They are actually steeped in a surprising amount of lore and world building, which the series developers unfortunately seem to have forgotten in the recent years. In this handy dandy guide, I'm going to rattle off each of the game's backstories in what I believe to be a chronological order. Of course, the chronology isn't officially confirmed, but what's important here is the story we don't necessarily see in the games. So let's get started. All right, guys. Number 1. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sega Master System, Mega Drive, Game Gear, 1991. The game where it all began. By the way, I'm reading this off of sourcegaming.info. Want to include the source, guys. The game where it all began, or not, as the case may be, since the Japanese manual tells us that this is not the first conflict between Sonic and Eggman, as Eggman's opening dialogue states that, thanks to him, Sonic, my great plans are always laid to waste. As for story proper, we follow Sonic, a nomad born on Christmas Island, visiting South Island, one of his favorite sightseeing areas, when he notices that all the wildlife has been taken prisoner by Eggman for the purpose of digging up the island to find the elusive Chaos Emeralds, powerful gemstones that give life to all life, and allegedly that means by which South Island is able to mysteriously move at all times, never staying in one place. Since this was the first game in the franchise and was more or less of a simultaneous release between platforms, give or take a few months, the story doesn't deviate between the 8-bit and the 16 versions of the game, unlike the next installment. Okay, so for game number 2, it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sega Mega Drive, 1992. Despite the fact the 8-bit version of Sonic 2 came out a month before its blast processing counterpart, the Japanese manual explicitly details that this game was the first meeting between Sonic and Tails, contrary to the suggestion made by the English manual. What? Okay, wait, so this game is that it was the first time that Sonic and Tails met. Okay. In Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Okay. While traveling to his biplane, the Tornado, Sonic decides it's time to take a break. So he heads off for the silhouette of an island in the distance, named as West Side Island. Once there, a young fox named Tails, Prower, started tagging along with him. Indifferent to his new follower, Sonic decides it can't hurt to let him hang around as he explores the island. A few days later, as Tails is examining Sonic's biplane, while the hedgehog naps, a huge explosion goes off nearby. Oh, you said please react to more Miraculous Season 6 episodes soon? Yes, I will. I have one video that I'm still editing. That will be up. So, I got you, your boy G. I will be posting that, but I have to finish the edit. and I have to make the thumbnail. But that's definitely on my list. I think I'll try to get that out this weekend. But thank you for reminding me. I always appreciate hearing what you guys want to see more of. For example, I only learned. Oh, okay. A few days later, wait. A few days later, as Tails is examining Sonic's biplane where the hedgehog naps, a huge explosion goes off nearby, like the last game. It seems that Eggman is mining for emeralds hidden on the island, so Sonic sets out to stop him once more. In its manual, Sonic 2 details some interesting tidbits which aren't apparent in the game proper. For example, I only learned while researching for this article that Sonic had traveled to West Side Island for some downtime and that it took a few days for Mega Mac to hit the fan. Furthermore, I've always found it interesting that at the time of Sonic 2, the emeralds came in different sets. Though this was retconned as quickly as Sonic 3, with Sonic Adventure completely streamlining it into one set of Chaos Emeralds with no Super Emeralds. However, the auxiliary version of this game tells a completely different story and should be considered its own adventure. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sega Master System Game Gear 1992. The 8-bit version, okay, also for anyone who just joined, I'm reading this off of sourcegaming.info. We're trying to learn more about the Shadow and Sonic lore, and this article wrote about like what went on in the games. So, we'll see. The 8-bit version of Sonic 2 is where I'm going to deviate a little for some reasons, which will soon become clear. The Japanese manual of 8-bit Sonic 2 makes reference to 6 Chaos Emeralds, but also has Sonic already familiar with Tails. So considering that 8-bit Sonic 2 came out just before 16-bit Sonic 2 and was outsourced to the developer aspect, we can take a few liberties with the story. Okay, so this is where there's already some discrepancy within the lore. You know, previously in the game before this, it said that was the first time that Tails and Sonic met. But now it's saying that this is the game where Tails and Sonic met. Huh. Anyway, in this game, Sonic returns to South Island after a day of adventure, only to find that Tails has been kidnapped by Dr. Eggman, as well as all of Sonic's animal friends, which Tails informs Sonic via a letter sent from his prison in the Crystal Egg Zone to reach Eggman's latest fortress. Sonic must collect all the Chaos Emeralds, for some reason, as he speeds through 7 more zones. Are you a Sonic fan? Hi, FNF Universe. Honestly, I'm trying to learn about Sonic. I think the only main game that I've played is Mario and versus Sonic at the London Olympic Games. It was a game that came out in 2012 and I had it for the 3DS. And that was the game that I got like into like in the series, but I definitely have a lot to learn. I mean, I'm sure I've probably played like some other iterations of it somewhere, but not as much as I played that game. So that's the one where like I have the most info on. Okay. So currently we're reading Sonic lore off of this article. It's on sourcegaming.info, so credit to them. And this is the beginner's guide to like the Sonic lore. All right, so he speeds through 7 more zones. While this game is light on explicit lore from the manual, I've decided to slot this version of the game between Sonic 2 and 3 because it's a short adventure that seems as though it only spans over the course of a day. Oh wow, so the whole game takes place in one day? So it's plausible that the abduction of Tails and the crystal egg were distractions by Eggman to... Oh, thank you, Lexi, for the hearts. I appreciate it. By Eggman to stall the inevitable of Sonic finding out about the unalive eggs landing on Angel Island after the events of Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive, while he had his forces working on its repairs. Since Sonic and Tails go to Angel Island to investigate mysterious energy readings caused by the crash of the unalive egg, presumably. I don't know if TikTok would be okay with me saying that word, so we're gonna say the word unalive instead. Ah! Hi, Autumn! Sonic or Mario? Ooh, Sonic or Mario. Which one am I picking? Oh, okay. It definitely depends on the characters. If it's Mario, I'm choosing Toad. If it's Sonic, I'm choosing Amy. I feel like those are the characters. Oh wait. Knuckles is also fire and Shadow is fire. Those would be my fave. From there, on the Mario side, I would say Princess Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, Toad, Toadette. Those would probably be my faves. But Toad eats. Hi, I'm Toad. Okay, I'll stop that. I'll put that away. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, we'll put that away. Okay. If the mic didn't clip, that would be a wonder. That would be a wonder. Rather than catching wind of Eggman being up to his old tricks again. Okay, so we got then number 5, game number 5 is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Sega Mega Drive 1994. Oh my gosh! Autumn! You got the glitter badge! Thank you! And thank you, Lexi, for liking the live. All right. So, since much of the plot of Sonic 3 and Knuckles is told within the game proper, a first for the series, I'm going to keep the summary rather brief. Essentially, the unalive egg crashes into Angel Island after Super Sonic trashes it in the end of Sonic 2. Yes, I know, you can't normally access Super Sonic in the unalive egg in that game, but the Genesis arc of the Archie comic pulled it off really nicely, so let's roll with it, okay? I'm reading this off of the article, by the way, guys. We gotta give the credit where it's due. Oh my gosh, Legendary G, hi! Oh, you're a big fan? Oh, thank you. Okay, and with Sonic and Tails thinking that they have now seen the last of Eggman. However, Eggman miraculously... Guys, we said miraculous. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Survived the crash of the unalive egg, which plunged Angel Island into the ocean, as well as dispersing the Chaos Emeralds, which were currently residing in the Emerald Chamber in the Hidden Palace Zone, guarded by Knuckles, the Echidna. Okay, wait. So, is that an animal? Hold on. Echidna. Echidnas are animals. Echidna. Okay, so Knuckles is an echidna. So Sonic is a hedgehog. Shadow is a hedgehog. Knuckles is an echidna. Wait, what is Tails? I don't remember what Tails is. I'm going to say a fox. This is off topic, but are you going to react to more Miraculous Season 6 episodes? I like those a lot. Yes, I am. I'm aiming up the goal. The goal is for me to finish editing and post the one that I'm working on. That's the goal. Hopefully I lock in. Hopefully we get that up, but that's the goal. All right. No, my camera, no. Why? Okay. No. Okay. See, okay, that's the problem. See, when I record, like, reaction videos, my camera does that. It turns itself on, and then it turns itself off. So, you guys are just gonna have to bear with me if it does that. Oh, wait, you're saying echidna? It's pronounced echidna. Oh, okay. I'll say echidna from now on. Thank you for that. All right. However, okay. Guarded by Knuckles the Echidna, who was knocked unconscious by the unalive egg's impact. We all know the story from here. I don't know the story from here. Eggman dupes Knuckles, who believes Eggman to be the dragon he saw prophesize on the Emerald's Chamber mural, into thinking Sonic is a malevolent... Oh, that made him think Sonic was evil after the Chaos Emeralds. And so begins the epic saga of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is not apparent, however, is that... Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, you just followed. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you just followed. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Legendary G and F Universe. I appreciate that. What is not apparent how... Oh my gosh! Thank you, Tashuda, for following. Hi! Welcome to the live. While this is easily my favorite game, okay, wait. What is not apparent, however, is that Knuckles' campaign almost certainly takes place after Sonic's, which is dissected here. Have you ever played a Sonic game? That'll help you learn a lot of the lore. See, so the only main Sonic game that I played is the Mario versus Sonic at the 2012 London Olympic Games. That is my knowledge. So right now we're reading an article off of sourcegaming.info, which is called The Beginner's Guide. Hold on. It's called The Beginner's Guide to classic Sonic lore. So we're learning all the classic Sonic lore with this article. That's what I'm currently reading aloud. Okay, wait. So you say you played Sonic Unleashed and it's your favorite childhood game. Hey, nice. So the author then states, while this is easily my favorite game from the original series, only topped by Mania, with its grander story being part of that place in my heart, the relative scarcity of obscure details from the manual makes it a little less exciting to talk about than the others in this context. Okay, wait. So Eggman duped Knuckles because Knuckles was like, bro, this is the dragon from my prophecy. I gotta listen to this guy. But Eggman's the bad guy, so this wasn't good for Knuckles, which is what made Knuckles turn against Sonic. Because he was like, bro, you're evil. You're trying to get all the Chaos Emeralds. You not good. That seems like what was happening. What's your favorite Sonic character of all time? Ooh. Oh, I want to say Amy. Now, I will say I don't know enough about the games, but I remember when I had that game on 3DS, I would play Amy on like the Sonic side. Like I liked her like little outfit and the pink hair. Um, ooh. Okay. So now we got number 6, which is Sonic the Hedgehog CD, the Sega Mega CD from 1993. Although this game is perhaps most famous for its opening cinematic, Sonic CD is fairly light under the hood in the story department. The story of the entry takes place on Little Planet, a mysterious star that appears over Never Lake. For only 1 month every year, Sonic had initially set out to explore the planet with his admirer, Amy Rose Hedgehog. Oh! Bro got a girl! And had only found out by complete chance that Eggman had chained Little Planet to a nearby mountain to use as his fortress for world domination. And lurking in the shadows was a metallic something of our hero. Eggman's latest creation, built solely to surpass and get rid of Sonic. It's Metal Sonic. So evil Sonic is Metal Sonic, and Eggman built an evil Metal Sonic to take down Sonic. The race for the time stones has begun on the planet where time itself runs free. Have you watched the Sonic movies? See, that would also have been a good place for me to learn the lore. I have not seen the Sonic movies. Guys, my knowledge in that department is very limited. I have not seen the movies. I saw the trailers, but I didn't see the movies. And honestly, I gotta watch the movies because that would help me understand this. We gotta get in this lore, guys. We are studying today. Despite being released a year after Sonic 2, Sonic the Hedgehog CD, was initially conceived to be a Mega CD version of Sonic 1, sporting many similar locales and enemies to the original Mega Drive game. So it makes sense that the plot was fairly low-key at this time, not pushing the status quo too far, unlike the next few games on the list. Oh, just so people know, we're reading this off of sourcegaming.info. And we're learning the Sonic lore. This is an article that I'm reading online. Tails Sky Patrol, Sega Game Gear 1995. Released toward the end of the classic era of the series, Tails Sky Patrol is one of 2 Game Gear games to feature everybody's favorite sidekick, rather than the main man, Hedgehog himself. Okay, so then this game was Tails' game where he's the main character. You said okay. You said so. FanF Universe says that the movies are peak, especially the third one. Yo, I gotta watch it. See, because I always see people hyping up the third movie, especially because that one has Shadow. And see, we haven't even gotten to that part of the lore yet. I don't even know about Shadow like that. I just know like Shadow's kind of like the emo one. That's all I know. Like he's like Sonic is like the happy-go-lucky, like, hey guys, it's Sonic. Like that's like his vibe. And then like Shadow's like the oh Sonic. Boo. Like he like I don't know how else to describe it other than like the emo guy. Like like it's just two different aesthetics. Like one is like the happy-go-lucky athletic guy, and the other one is like the emo guy who's like mysterious. This is the limited knowledge that I know, but we know some stuff. The fourth one is gonna come out in 2027 with Amy. Oh, lit! That sounds awesome. So released. Okay, so for Tales of Sky Patrol, according to the Japanese manual, Tails' adventure was one he embarked on without Sonic by flying around aimlessly, confirming this is not to be a prequel to Sonic 2. While in the skies, Tails spotted an island with a huge railway. Worrying this may be another one of Eggman's bases, Tails decided to check things out, but surprisingly, this island already has its own tyrant, Wendy Witchcart. Okay, I gotta look up a reference for Wendy Witchcart because I don't know who that is. Oh, okay. Wendy Witchcart. Okay, she's like a witch lady from the Sonic series. Oh wait, Janera said my friends and I went to the fan events when it came out. Greatest experience of our lives. Oh my gosh, lit. This is a very sad origin. Wait, oh, Shadow has a dark origin story, by the way. Oh my gosh. We got dark and mysterious lore. Guys, I'm hyped. Okay, so for this Tails adventure game, Tails is flying around the sky. Okay, so Tails is like a pilot. That's what we're learning here. So this is an adventure he embarked on without Sonic by flying around aimlessly. While up in the skies, Tails spotted an island with a huge railway. Worrying this may be another one of Eggman's bases, Tails decides to check it out. But surprisingly, this island already has its own tyrant, one Wendy Witchcart, who, along with her, this says, her sidekicks, whatever they are, asserted hers are the ruling power of the island, threatening those who would dare oppose her with being turned to crystals, prompting Tails to set out on his adventure to stop Wendy and rescue this island's animals. Okay, wait, so Wendy was turning the animals into crystals. Are crystals like the currency in the game? I know that there's rings. I don't know if like the crystals are also like a form of money. So it's like she turning animals into money, essentially. So then we got... Okay. Since the game makes no reference to Sonic outside of its manual, it's not too much of a stretch to imagine that Sonic CD and Tails Sky Patrol take place around the same time frame, since Tails wasn't featured in the former game until its 2011 remake by Sonic Mania Project, led by Christian Whitehead, and had no relevance to the game's plot whatsoever. Okay, so this is just like a fun side story that doesn't really have too much impact on the lore, but we did get a few characters. We got the witch lady, and we got Tails flying around as a pilot. He goes on his own adventures. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you, Janera. You just got a number 2 gifter badge, slay. And thank you, Ran HLM. You just got the number 2 gifter badge, slay. All right. So then we got the Sonic Chaos Sega Master System Game Gear 1993. Okay, wait. So your boy G said the Sonic movies lore is different from the games, but it's still similar in a way. Oh, shoot. Yo. So then I gotta watch the movies to understand more of the lore. Yo, okay. Wouldn't you know it, we're back at South Island again. Oh, hi. Hi, Natalie. Aw, thank you for the hearts, Janera. Oh, hi, Stacy. Hi, Rose. Wouldn't you know it, we're back at South Island again. Okay, so we're talking about game number 7, which is Sonic Chaos, the Sega Master System Game Gear released in 1993. Wouldn't you know it, we're back at Sonic Island again. According to both manuals for Sonic Chaos and Sonic and Tails overhear Eggman's latest plan to get his hands on the Chaos Emeralds. But once they arrive on South Island to try to stop him, they find out Eggman's already taken the first emerald, causing the other emeralds to scatter across the island, which has started sinking in the ocean. Okay, wait, so is it kind of like Dragon Ball? Because I know Dragon Ball, there's Dragon Balls. Oh my god. Can you believe that in Dragon Ball they have Dragon Balls? Okay, wait, no, seriously. Okay, so in Dragon Ball, I think the premise is that they go around to find these like scattered Dragon Balls. And if you have all the Dragon Balls, you either get some kind of power or you get some kind of wish granted. So I'm thinking in my mind is like the Sonic the Hedgehog these emeralds. Are these emeralds kind of the same? Where you get an emerald and then the other emeralds are scattered, then you have to get all the emeralds, and if you get all the emeralds you get some kind of wish granted, some kind of prize for like the adventure that you just went on. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, thank you, Janera. Okay, yeah, Sonic is basically like that. Yes. Oh, okay, thank you, your boy G, and thank you, Janera. So okay, while this is a pretty bare bones plot with little world building or lore, it does provide some context to the gameplay, albeit only as much as the other Sonic plots do, and even adds a new lick of paint to the adventure's catalyst, with Sonic and Tails racing to save South Island before it is lost to the watery depths. However, it is this game's 1994 sequel that people remember more, and for good reason. Oh, okay. So the sequel was Sonic Triple Trouble, game number 8, the Sega Game Gear, 1994. So, okay, your boy G said the emeralds are called the Chaos Emeralds, and when the Sonic characters use it, they go super. Oh, okay, wait. So we have a correlation between like Dragon Ball and Sonic. I don't know which one came first, but I think they all were happening sometime in the 90s, right? So I'm going to assume is whatever. But now it all makes sense because, like, low-key, I'm seeing more of the correlations now, though. Because now you have, like, the Sonic characters being able to go super, and they got, like, that spiky hedgehog look. And then you got the Dragon Ball Z characters collecting the Dragon Balls, but then they also have, like, power abilities where they go super. And they got, like, the super spiky Super Saiyan hair. Bro, I love fandom. Can we tell? I think we could tell. Okay. But yeah, I appreciate you guys like teaching me more, and also it's great reading more about this stuff. All right. So, ooh. Okay. All right. So, this is now we're reading the sourcegaming.info, the beginner's guide to like the Sonic lore, the Sonic classic games, and we're reading about the Sonic Triple Trouble Sega Game Gear 1994. If I'm being honest, I feel like Sonic Triple Trouble is remembered for really only two things: introducing Fang the Sniper. Okay, I gotta look up a picture of Fang. Hold on. Who is Fang? Okay, Fang is like a wolf. Sorry for burping into the mic, guys. So we got Fang. He's like a purple wolf guy character, and he has like one tooth sticking out. And okay. If I'm being honest, okay, introducing Fang the Sniper, who would later go on to appear in Sonic Drift 2 and Sonic the Fighters, and the Sunset Park Zone boss. I gotta look up Sunset Park Zone boss. Sunset Park Zone boss. The Sunset Park Zone boss is Marv Shupopoulos Goo, which is a train. Right? Wait, so like bro is fighting like basically Thomas the Engine. Okay. So bro is basically fighting like Thomas the Engine or something like that. Okay. I have a question. How many Sonic characters do you know? Like their names. Okay, okay, okay. So characters I know. I know Knuckles. We got the red hair. We got Sonic, the blue one. Gotta go fast. I know that. Iconic. I know Eggman. Eggman, mustache, red coat, evil guy, bald head. He's the villain. I know Amy, pink hair. Amy, Sonic. I think they canonically are like together from what we just read. Or maybe they're pining for each other. Maybe they have a crush on each other. I don't know. Something like that. We got Tails. Tails is this like yellowish orange one. And he's also a pilot. He flies planes. I know there's a purple one. I don't know what the purple one is called. I think she's called Blair or something. And I want to say there's like a jungle themed character. I don't know. 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 I want to say maybe. I want to say maybe. Blaze the cat. Okay, Blaze the cat. Thank you. BTW, in the Sonic movies, the Sonic characters go to the real world, so they have CGI for that, and they look good in the real world. Because like I remember they had to like change it because in the original, like what in the original trailers, like they animated Sonic and like people were like, "What is that? That looks scary. I don't like it," and so they had to reanimate it to make it look better. Um, Oh, okay. You're saying Blaze the Cat is your favorite Sonic character. Oh my gosh, love that. Okay. So now they're saying, and okay. And the Sunset Park Zone boss, which is like a choo choo train. With with its set piece involving running along the top of a moving train and the tune that plays during said set piece, since train boss fights don't generally provide fountains of backstory for a series. Huh. Let's take a closer look at the first thing and see how Fang the Sniper, who is in fact based off of a Gerba, not a weasel. Okay, wait. Fang the Sniper is a jerboa. What animal is that? Oh, okay. So a jerboa is like a little rat thing with like bunny type of ears and like really like skinny bird like legs and a long tail. I didn't know that animal existed, but now we know it exists today. But this character is mistaken to be a what? A weasel. Some people think that the character's a weasel. I need to see what a weasel looks like. Oh, okay. A weasel's like a thing with like a long neck. Guys, we're learning about animals today too. This is great. This is great. Okay. So fits into the Sonic. So let's see how Fang the Sniper fits into the Sonic Triple Trouble lore. Really, the game doesn't have too much of a story beyond Eggman. Okay, beyond Eggman was experimenting and triggered by an explosion that scattered 5 of the Chaos Emeralds. Okay. Eggman made something go boom, and now the 5 Chaos Emeralds are scattered all over the place. The Japanese manual specifies that this as 5 of the 6 Chaos Emeralds. Okay. So that was 5 of them. One of them is not there, which is bizarre seeing as this game released as the same year as Sonic 3 Knuckles, by which point it had been firmly established that there are in fact 7 Chaos Emeralds. Okay, so the games go back and forth between saying how many emeralds there are. So are there 7? Are there 6? It's different depending on what game you're looking at and what game you're talking about. Oh, okay. So Legendary G said, so basically in the games and the movies, Knuckles is the big brother, Tails is like the little brother, and Sonic is the middle child. Oh, okay. Okay, I get the dynamic. I see it. So Knuckles is the one who's kind of like looking after all of them. Tails is like the silly one who gets in trouble, probably, who everybody has to like protect. And then Sonic is just like the funny one. The happy, funny one. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, so According to, okay, so there was like some differentiations between how many emeralds were in each given game. Um, but they said there is some meat to be found in the U.S. manual's character biography for Fang, or Knack the Weasel, as he was known at the time. Wait, so he was called. So people knew him as Knack the Weasel, but his real name was Fang. But he isn't actually a weasel. He's based off of this animal that's called a gerba. Okay, wow. So specifically, Knack was not a mercenary hired by Eggman. Oh wait, he wasn't hired by Eggman. Unlike Knuckles, who has once again been tricked by the good doctor, though. Triple Trouble establishes Knuckles as a stranger, despite the fact that this game released a month after Sonic and Knuckles. But a third force in play, out to collect the emeralds, not for their power. Both manuals imply he does not know the emerald's power. Okay, so Fang doesn't know the emerald's power, but to sell for a pretty penny. So okay, Fang just wants to sell these emeralds because he's like, bro, these things are valuable. I just want to sell them. I just want to make some money. Additionally, the fact that he appears as a boss for 4 of the game's special stages. Wait, he appears as a boss for 4 stages. When up to that point, only playable characters have been seen in the series' special stages. This has led to speculation that Fang may have originated from the Special Zone, though this author was unable to find any official game sources that corroborate or contradict this claim. Ultimately, Fang has remained an interesting footnote within Sonic lore due to his scarce appearances. Oh, okay. So then we have game number 9, which is Tails Adventure, Sega Game Gear 1995. The second of the 2 Tails Game Gear spin-offs. Tails Adventure continues to keep the core narrative nice and simple, but introduce a fair bit of world building, which would go on to influence the later arcs of the Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comic, before said comic's unfortunate demise earlier this year. When was this article posted? 2017. Wow, this article was posted 2017 and it's on Source Gaming. So they ended the Archie comic with Sonic in 2017. Huh. All right. So we're still looking at game number 9, which is called Tails Adventure, which released in 1995. So, although the Japanese and United States manual, the Japanese and U.S. manuals, the Japan and U.S. manuals for Tails Adventure present different placements for the game story within Sonic's chronology, the plot remains the same. Tails is enjoying a nice bit of downtime on Cacao Island when suddenly he's awoken from a nap by a large explosion on the island. Let me guess, it's Eggman, right? Eggman did that because there's a pattern. It's always the explosions with these guys, says the author. Turns out the island's under the attack by the Imperial Battle Cuckoo Army, whose dictator Grand Battle Cuckoo X15. Wait, there's a guy called Grand Battle Cuckoo. What? Hold on. Grand Battle Cuckoo the 15th. Okay. So, So Grand Battle Cuckoo is like an evil bird. Okay. So you said that, so FNF Universe said that Tails and Eggman are the smartest characters in the game. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. So then, okay, wait. So then we got what? So we got this evil guy named Grand Battle Cuckoo the 15th. And he's discovered that Cacao Island is the current resting place of the Chaos Emeralds, which the army intends to use to take over the world, meaning Tails must stop them. Okay, so is this a Tails like adventure where it's just him and it doesn't involve the other characters? Well, the plot of this game obviously hasn't had a lasting effect on later release in the series, As I already stated, it did influence the Archie comics run in a big way. Specifically, they are introduced in a retelling of Tales Adventure in a 4-part arc. Oh, my laptop is about to turn off. Oh, oh, oh. I may have knocked over something on my desk. So yeah, just give me a minute. Just give me a little bit. Give me a little bit to put this back. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lexi, for sending the likes. I appreciate it. Okay. We are setting up this phone over here. Ooh, okay. Hopefully that phone stays secure. Cause that would be great. That would be great. Okay. So, while the plot of this game obviously hasn't had a lasting effect. Okay, wait. Actually, I think I misread something. I gotta go back. Has discovered. Okay. The Cacao Island is the resting place for the Chaos Emeralds, and now he's going to use the army to take it over. Tails is the one responsible for stopping them, so he's like the hero of this story. While the plot of this game obviously hasn't had a lasting effect. Oh, cosplay? Okay, so I actually have stuff behind me where after we finish reading the lore, I want to make a cosplay of Shadow. I don't know how that's going to happen, but we gotta read the lore. And then we can lock in. Okay. So, and this is the lore for like the early games that came out in the 90s. Shadow's cool. Yes, he is. That's why, okay, so for the lookalike contest, we had the option to choose whether we wanted to read whatchamacallit. Ooh. Let me try to remember. Okay, I'm actually changing the look of the chat on my monitor, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Hee hee. Okay. That's set up. And so I wanted to cosplay him because I really do like the design. I like, the red and the black, and I think that would be really fun to do. So for the cosplay, I want to make almost like a helmet. And I want to make like the red and black spike, like a red and black spike helmet. I want to make like the white gloves, but like a square. Cause I want it to look like a low resolution version of Shadow. I want to look like Shadow, but like Shadow from like back in the day, like GameCube Shadow, like low res Shadow. That's the cosplay that I want to do. Now, I don't know how I'm going to pull that together, but we got cardboard and we got foam behind me, and that's going to be what we use to make that. Okay. So, it turns out the island, a cosplay of Shadow would be cool, not going to lie. Yes, no, I'm so excited. FNF universe. Turns out that the island is... Wait. So, it turns out that the island is under attack by the Imperial Battle Cuckoo Army. We already read that. Okay. So while the plot of this game doesn't have a lasting effect on the later releases in the series, it did impact the Archie comics. No! My camera, please log in. Please log in. Okay. So something you'll notice is that my camera will turn off every, I want to say 20 minutes. This is what happens when when I record my reaction videos, like for Miraculous, right? My camera turns off, bro. It turns off like every like 20 minutes or something. And then I'm like, bruh, stop playing with me, because then I gotta turn it back on. And then luckily now my setup is so much better. Like, bro, I got like a desk arm for my setup, and now like my camera is like sitting on like a desk arm, so it's great. And right now the lens that I'm using is the kit lens. I'm using it like turned down to like the 18 millimeter. Like, let's see. See, we're at 18 millimeter. But if I wanted to zoom in, like we could really zoom in here, right? Like, see, we could really zoom in. But I don't want to zoom in. I want to keep it zoomed out because this is a good distance. I like this distance. I'm actually really liking the 16 millimeter. Not gonna lie, guys. If I'm feeling up to it, in the future, I did get a paycheck today from my job. Employment. Okay. What? Anyway, 16. I would like to get a 16 millimeter lens, but right now we got it at an 18 millimeter with the kit lens, and honestly, it's doing what it needs to do, and it looks good, and I like it. So it looks good. It looks good. Have you seen the new season of Miraculous? I've seen a few of the episodes. The episodes that I have seen, I've posted my reactions of them on my YouTube channel. So you can actually see all of my thoughts while watching the episodes on there. And the goal is that I'm going to post the next one this weekend. I got to lock in. I got to lock in and post that one. Okay. So for this lore, it says something about the Archie comics. So specifically, they are introduced in a retelling of Tails' adventure in a 4-part arc of the Sonic Universe comics, serving as one of Eggman's legions across the world, yet a powerful force in their own right. Oh, you said, ooh, I gotta check them out. Yes, no, I do have to see more of them because I know more of them came out. Let's see, where did I leave off on that? I think the last episode I saw is Where Papa's. So Where Papa's is the video that I'm editing and that I'm gonna post. So I got as far as Where Papa's, but there's more I need to read. More I need to watch. I gotta catch up. Oh, you said okay. So FNF Universe said, I hope you reach your goal. Oh, thank you. So this says, as I have already okay. Nope. We read that part already. Okay. So the writer Ian Flynn used to link them to the other birds in the series. What? Such as the Sonic the Fighters, Being the Dynamite, and Sonic Riders Babylon Rouge. Okay. We gotta figure out who Being the Dynamite is. Being the Dynamite. Okay, Being the Dynamite is like a green bird guy. Oh, you said the Miraculous episodes are getting crazier, I'll see. Oh my gosh. I'm so hyped. Bro, I'm so hyped. Okay. And then we got what does this say? Babylon Rouge. So, or Babylon Rogue. See, while I read this, I'm looking up pictures. Okay, Babylon Rogue or Rogue. Babylon Rogue. We're going to call her Babylon Rogue. Is like a purple girl bird in the Sonic series. See, okay, this is good because now I'm learning the different characters because I'm sure this is going to be relevant when I'm at the cosplay competition because there's probably going to be people who aren't competing who just want to dress up as other characters within the Sonic series. So now we know. Okay. So who all had ties to the army in their past, with later world building within the comic book leading to a confrontation arc between Battle Cuckoo Army and the Babylon Rogues in the Babylon Rising story, which took place a couple of years before the comics reboot, is ultimately unfortunate that all this comes from auxiliary non-canon media. Oh, okay. So then we got, okay, there's 2 more games explained in this article. And this article was written by Infinity Alex, and it's located on the sourcegaming.info, the beginner's guide. It's called The Beginner's Guide to Classic Sonic Lore. And now we're reading on game 9.5. Okay. Which is Knuckles Chaotix. Sega 32X, 1995. Like Sonic Triple Trouble, Knuckles Chaotix isn't remembered for much else besides its contribution to the series' cast of characters. This game introduced 5 new playable characters to the cast in the form of Espio the Chameleon. Okay. I gotta look up Espio the Chameleon because I gotta know what this character looks like. Oh, Espio the Chameleon is like some purple guy with like a horn in the front of his face. We got, what other new characters in here? Vector the Crocodile. Okay, I've seen Vector. And fun fact, because I actually do know this about Vector. Vector is voiced by Keith Silverstein. if you don't know who Keith Silverstein is, since I know some of you guys watch Miraculous Ladybug, if you guys are familiar with the character Hawkmoth, slash Gabriel Agreste slash Shadow Moth, Keith Silverstein is the voice actor who plays Gabriel Agreste. And Keith Silverstein is also the voice actor who plays Vector the Crocodile. So we got this. See, I love multimedia, multi-fandom stuff because then we have these connections that we can make. Yay! Yay! Okay. Now I didn't know that. Yes. And I think it's specifically for the shows. I don't know if it's in the game or the shows. Let's see that. Vector the Crocodile, Keith Silverstein. Let me see if it was for the shows or the games. Okay. So for Vector the Crocodile, this is, if you guys have seen Sonic Boom, Vector the Crocodile, that Keith Silverstein plays Vector the Crocodile in Sonic Boom. How do you feel about the new Miraculous Season 6 animation? I love it. It's so pretty. It's so expressive. It definitely took a little bit of getting used to. Because now it's like I have to, like, now when I imagine the characters, I have to imagine in the new way that they're animated. But I love it. I love how the new characters look. Like, their faces are just, like, a lot more expressive. And it, like, you can feel, like, kind of how the show is, like, kind of in better quality now. I also like how they changed, like, the characters' outfits and some of their designs. Like, I like that they really went, like, above and beyond to not only create, like, new character models, but also to, like, tweak their outfits, both in, like, the hero forms and in, like, their, like, normal self forms. So, in this Chaotix game, we had Vector the Crocodile, and Vector the Crocodile was reworked from a concept art of Sonic's band. We got Charmy Bee and the two rogue Badniks, Heavy and Bomb. Okay. Charmy Bee. Charmy Bee is some guy with a hat. He's a bumblebee. Okay. And then we got those other two characters that I just said. What are these? Heavy? Okay. We gotta look up what these characters look like. Oh. Okay, so they look like... Oh, okay. So one of them looks kind of like a metal teapot. It doesn't look like a teapot, but almost like a metal kettle type thing. And the other one literally looks like a little mini bomb. Okay. So that's what we got on that end. And then, they also introduced Mighty the Armadillo, debuting in the 1993 Sega Sonic the Hedgehog arcade game. Okay. Mighty the Armadillo. So, you know what? This is very insightful because now I'm learning that the characters actually have, like, a bunch of different... Like, there's a bunch of different animals. I knew about Vector the Crocodile because of the fun fact that I knew about Keith Silverstein. So I knew there was a crocodile in the game. I know Eggman's, like, a human, right? So he's, like, a human character in the game. And then... But the other ones, I was like, okay, we have, like, hedgehogs. We got... What is Tails? A fox? Is Tails a fox? I don't know. I don't know what animal he is. But he's something. Oh, Charmy Bee, Vector, and Espio. My brain wants to say Espejo. Espio. Girl, we're trying to learn how to pronounce these words today. Espio. And you said that they are a comedic trio. Oh, I love that. So, in terms of the plot itself, Knuckles Chaotix actually has quite a build of world building and continuity going on in the Japanese manual. Turns out that sometimes after the events, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, a new island rose from... So, sometimes after the events of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, A new island rose up from the ocean in the Southern Ocean as a direct result of the tectonic interference from the Master Emerald. Wait. So we had the Chaos Emeralds, and there was like 7 of those. But now there's a Master Emerald? Bro, what's the Master Emerald? And with the new landmass rapidly shifting in its geography, disturbed by this sudden occurrence, Knuckles decided to head down to the island, which the US manual dubs Carnival Island, to investigate. Okay, so new island comes up from the ocean, is called Carnival Island. However, Dr. Eggman was already on the island with a new iteration of Metal Sonic, investigating. Wait, what? Okay, wait. Dr. Eggman was already on the island with a new iteration of Metal Sonic. Okay, Metal Sonic is the evil Sonic that Eggman makes in order to, like, have him, like, defeat the Sonic that we know. Investigating a strange ring with ancient text. Oh, wait, the ring has text on it? Which proved the island was once home to an ancient civilization. Furthermore, special rings were present on the island, identical to those on Angel Island, which served as a gateway to the special zone. As it happened, all these artifacts were linked in mysterious ways with an unspecified pillar on the island, the result of which manifesting itself as the Chaos Rings, metamorphoses of the small ring Eggman had in his possession, as well as 5 others. Setting up his base of operations on the island and manufacturing a 7th Dark Ring, Eggman now sought to use the Chaos Rings to summon the Master Emerald from Angel Island and take over the world, as it's up to Knuckles to stop him. Wait, so Knuckles realized that Eggman was bad and now Knuckles is on the good side? Okay. Huh. Oh, and the mighty Espio, Vector, Charmy, and the two row guys are there too for some reason, and that the manual never specifies. Though to its credit, the manual does state that those first 4 are Knuckles' friends imprisoned by Eggman. Okay, so then that's probably how Knuckles realized that Eggman was bad, because Eggman took his boys and locked them up. So now Knuckles is like, wait a minute, this guy is not good. I need to stop him. And then the author then goes, wait, so your boy G says, fun fact, in the Sonic movies, they casted Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman. Oh, wait, okay, I saw that in the trailers. And then over on TikTok, oh my gosh, thank you for 10.8K likes on the live. Thank you. Hi, Sol Diaz. Thank you, Lexi, for liking the live. I appreciate it. So then we have, I would be lying if I said I knew all this before researching this article, but I am genuinely surprised at how deep this story is, as well as how much it expands on the consequences of the events of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as with Tails' adventure and the Battle Cuckoo Army. It's a shame that these events were never further explored in the games proper, or that Knuckles Chaotix didn't communicate its story in its locales in the same way Sonic 3 and Knuckles did. So then the author, Infinity Alex, by the way, we're reading this off of Source Gaming Info. It's the beginner's guide to the classic Sonic lore. This is the bonus section of the article, where the author then writes, the bonus is Sonic Mania. It was released on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One and PC in 2017. So then the author mentions, I wasn't originally planning on adding Sonic Mania to this lore guide due to both its recent release and its relative excuse plot. Eggman has the Phantom Ruby and he's doing uncool things. But there are some interesting bits and pieces that I think are worth going over, so let's run them down. So let's run down them in a bullet point format. So first of all, in this Sonic Mania game that was released in 2017, first of all, there are some of the new zones, Studio Polis and Mirage Saloon. Thanks to the game's level transition cutscenes, we know that these zones are located on West Side Island from Sonic 2, while the game's final zone, Titanic Monarch, is located on Little Planet from Sonic CD, which is clearly shown in the game's ending. So wait, did you hear about the new Sonic racing game that got announced today? What? Oh my gosh. What? Hold on. Oh, also, hello. Hey, the Hell Taker guy. Okay, wait. They released. So wait. Oh, and you just got a number 3 gifter badge. Slay. Okay, wait. We gotta look up this Sonic racing game. Cause watch it right now. Okay, wait. Pause. Hold on. New Sonic game. Because it is Summer Games Fest. Yo, what? It's Eggman Miku, by the way. Oh, wait, that's how I know you. I was like, your name seems mad familiar. And then I just, yeah. I follow you on Instagram. I also follow you on here. And yeah, we met at the lookalike contest. Yo, I'm so hyped for this upcoming lookalike contest. Yo, I'm so excited to see y'all again. I know you're gonna be there. I know Fishfinger is gonna be there. Like, I'm so hyped. I love it when the community comes out and like we get to enjoy these contests together. I'm planning on cosplaying as Shadow, so I gotta lock in. I gotta build that cosplay. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna figure it out. Yeah. You said you're hyped. No, yeah, I'm so hyped too. Okay, wait. So you said there's a new Sonic game. Okay, wait. Sonic racing game. Wait. The new Sonic game just got revealed. Wait. No, what is it called? Go into this trailer for the racing game completely blind. I need to see your reaction. Okay, wait. New Sonic racing game trailer. Okay. Oh, okay. Sonic racing game Cross Worlds. The Summer Game Fest trailer. It was released 5 hours ago. Okay. Not gonna lie, I don't know much about the games. Okay, so it's initially right off the bat, the main thing that's coming to my mind right now is Mario Kart, because that's the only main point of reference I have. Okay, you start your engines, you get ready, you collect the rings. It's gonna be the biggest Sonic racing game ever. Okay, we got Eggman. We got a nice shot of Eggman. Okay, wait. They're driving through a mall. I love that. Okay, my favorite map in the Mario games was always like Coconut Mall. So this eats. Okay, wait. Featuring a huge roster of characters and tracks. Okay. So I just paused the screen randomly. I think I'm seeing Amy. I'm seeing some kind of pink girl. And I think that's Amy, but I'm not sure. From across the Sonic universe. Okay, wait. The purple guy? Wait. The purple bird guy that we just learned about. No. Not a purple bird guy. My bad. It's the green bird guy. We got the green bird guy. How long does it take to make costume cosplays? Honestly, it depends. For me, like, it depends on how complex the cosplay is. Like, I've made props where it took me like 2 to 3 days to make it, because you have to like wait for the thing to dry, especially if there's like paper mache and paint involved. You gotta just like let it dry for a whole bunch of time, and also putting stuff together out of cardboard can take a long time. But yeah, if it's more of like a closet cosplay, it's easier because then you can just like go thrifting for the pieces or see what's already in your closet, and then you can just style your outfit to look like the character. So then that makes it like really easy. But yeah, prop building does tend to take me longer. Like, it's like multiple hours, and usually it'll be like multiple hours on one day, and then I take a break, and then I work on it the next day, stuff like that. Okay, so in this trailer, we got the purple bird girl too from the original games. Okay, we got a person I don't know yet. It's like a eagle. I don't know who this is. Okay, and beyond. Miku? Wait. Miku in a Sonic racing game? Bro, yo. Hell Taker guy, you high key predicted that. You high key predicted that with your cosplay. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. You high key predicted that. Okay, so you can race as Hatsune Miku in the new Crossworlds game. Okay, wait, who is this? Ichiban Kasuga. Is this guy from like the Hitman series? I don't know. Okay, wait. We gotta look up who this is. Ichiban Katsuga is from the Yakuza games. Okay, the Yakuza. Okay. This is really off topic, but have you watched the live action of One Piece? And if you did, are you excited for season 2? Yes, Pure Point Chi. I have seen the live action. I finished the live action. So I actually watched the live action on I finished it. I started it before a convention. There was a convention I went to. Oh my gosh. It was Castle Point Anime? Yeah, it was Castle Point Anime. So before I went to Castle Point Anime, I knew I was gonna cosplay with my friend Manpreet, and we were gonna be Luffy and Nami. I was Nami, she was Luffy, and I was like, yo, I gotta know the One Piece lore before I go to the cosplay meetup. So what is the quickest thing I could do to learn the lore, but like also watch the show? Because I've been meaning to watch the show. And then I was like, oh wait, the live action. And so previously I had seen episode 1 and 2 of the live action because I watched it with some friends when I was back in college. Back in college when I was a college student, I watched it with some friends, the first 2 episodes, but I never finished it. So then I watched some of it before the convention, so I would watch it before the cosplay meetup, so I would get some lore on that. And then fast forward, when I was in vacation in Mexico, I was like, you know what? I'm locking in and I'm going to finish the whole series. I'm going to finish the first, the full live action. So I finished watching the live action and it's great. One Piece is great. I definitely need to go and watch the anime, but for now I will be watching the live actions because that's the pacing I'm going at. That's the pacing I'm going at because I'm not going to lie, a 1,000 episode anime is kind of intimidating. Not going to lie. And then in terms of One Piece, I saw that our Boku wa Doctor, Tony Tony Chopper, party. They added our boy Chopper. He's in the game, guys. He's in the game. So I'm looking forward to season 2. I am. I don't know who else is supposed to be in it. Oh, but we get to see more of. We get to see more of them, and I'm so happy. And we gotta meet more of the cast, right? Cause what? Like we still gotta meet like Nico Robin. There's the guy whose face looks like the blue hair. There's the skeleton one. Can you tell that I know some things about One Piece, but not all of it? Yeah. I think we could tell. Oh, okay, wait. So the Hell Taker guy said, also keep watching the trailer. After it shows the trailer, it shows a secret at the end. The title, not the trailer. Ooh, okay. So we got the guy from the Yakuza series. That's great. We got Hatsune Miku. That was... Oh! Wait. Did we just get Persona? Joker. We got Joker. Okay. Wait. Why does this cast go incredibly hard? This is actually insane. Okay. So we got Joker in a Sonic racing game. Pause. Like, what? Okay, we got our girl Amy. Yes, Amy Slay. Okay, we got Knuckles. Oh, and it's like multi-terrain. So I'm seeing them riding on like some like hoverboards. They're in the water. They're on land. So we got multi-terrain racing. Yo, okay, the racing games came through because we got this and then we got the new Mario Kart racing game. I don't have a Switch 2. So I'm just gonna have to live vicariously through people on the internet. But if I meet somebody in my direct life, okay, I do know somebody who has a Switch 2, but They do not live near me, so I wouldn't be able to play with them right now. But if I meet someone within a close proximity to me that has a Switch too, I would love to play. Bro, I would love to play. Or maybe I gotta go to a Nintendo store and demo the console. Maybe they have it there. Maybe they have it at a Best Buy. Maybe they have it at Target. I don't know. I'm sure maybe they have it at Walmart. I'm sure they have it in a store somewhere to play with it. But as of right now, I don't know. I know my dad has been like walking by the stores to see if they have anything in stock. These stores are empty. They don't got that. And they're not only they're limiting how many consoles you can buy, they're also limiting how many of the games you can buy, which is good because not the scalpers buying not the scalpers, not the people who buy the consoles and then sell them for like 3 times the price online. Not that. That's diabolical. Oh nah. Nintendo NYC does. And it's a free player area. Yo. So what you're saying is I gotta go to the Nintendo store to play with this console. That's what we're basically saying here. So with the trailer, I'm gonna continue watching the trailer. Okay, we got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That's the title of the game. And then okay, there's an octopus, an evil guy. Minecraft? What? So they got drifting across dimensions soon, Minecraft. There's an Ender Dragon. And this game is going to be available September 25th, 2025. And you can pre-order now. And it's going to be available for Switch 2. Okay, it's on Switch. It's on Switch. But do I have people to play that with? I'm gonna have to see if my siblings want to play with me. We'll see. It's gonna be on PlayStation 5 and it's gonna be on Xbox. Oh, that's so peak. We got multiplayer. Oh wait, you? Yes, Helltaker guy. Hey, you're gonna have it. Slay. Wait, I hope. Okay, wait. It also says it's gonna be on Steam. It also says it's on the Epic Game Store. Okay, wait. Is it cross-platform? Is it cross-platform? Please be cross-platform multiplayer. Please let us play with people who play on different consoles. Oh, have you ever watched the Minecraft movie and did you think it was good? Okay, I did see the Minecraft movie. It was funny. I think it was all right. I enjoyed it. But I think it's definitely like I liked it for the memes. But I'm wanting to see more lore in the series. I am. I liked how there was the connection between like this gamer guy from the 80s and then kind of seeing like Jack Black's role in this and like how he was always interested in the mines and how you have the cube thing. I think it's the start to a series that I want to keep seeing more of. Because as you know me, I just like the lore. It's oh, you're saying you hope it's cross-platform, Janera? Yes, me too. But yeah. Especially because like with future games, I definitely want to see more of the mobs. Future games. With the future Minecraft movies, I want to see more of the mobs. And I want to see Alex. I want to see Alex so bad. Let us know more about this girl, please. Let us know more about her. Oh. So the digital deluxe. Oh, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds has a digital deluxe edition. And if you get the digital deluxe edition, it comes with the season pass. And if you get the season pass, that's how you get the Minecraft skins. Okay, that makes sense. And then for the digital... okay, no. That's the season pass. And there's going to be additional characters and more stuff with future season passes. And then there's going to be a... Were Dog pack? No! My camera! No, stop playing King. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm back. My camera got It just turns off every 20 minutes. It just turns off every 20 minutes. I don't know how to stop that. How to stop Canon EOS R10 from turning off while streaming. Huh. Okay. So people are experiencing that it turns off every 20 to 25 minutes. So what else can I do to prevent the camera from doing this? What you're looking for is this: to continue HDMI output for longer than 30 minutes. Select this, then select auto power off in the power saving. Select disable. The HDMI output will continue after the camera screen turns off when the time set in screen off elapses. Huh. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna control. I don't think I can control that while I'm live. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to do this the manual way and just turn it back on when I need to turn it back on. But I will be referencing that article after this live stream so that doesn't happen anymore, because that would be unfortunate. Okay. And then, come on, Sega, come on. Let me read that last part of the trailer. Come on. Bro, it's Summer Games Fest. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so they're going to have the Sonic Prime characters pack. And they got like Robot Amy, they got Pirate Knuckles, and they got like Tails with like robot arms. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And they got the Werehog pack as a pre-order bonus if you pre-order the game. Okay. And if you pre-order today, you get to play the game 3 days early. Ooh, okay. So they know their fandoms. They know their fans. So I should watch Sonic Prime. Wait. Is Sonic Prime one of the movies, or is that a TV show? Sonic Prime. Okay, it's a 3-season televised series. Got you. I want to see the fan. I don't know what it is. I think it's Sonic Boom, the fan dubs. I always see the memes. I always hear the audios. I definitely want to hear more of those. Hold on, guys. I'm just adjusting my shirt real fast, real quick. He ain't even seen it in a dress like this. Okay, let me stop. That summoned something in me. Okay. Let's get comfy in this chair. Look. The chair can recline. Hold on. Oh, ooh. The chair can recline. Okay. Okay. Wait. Ow. Oh, God. We gotta... Okay. No. I don't want the chair this far back. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix my chair. Okay. No, I don't want it. Okay. Is this? Okay. I'm leaving the chair here. Some people say Sonic Prime is a trash show, and I disagree. Huh. All right, Legendary G. Maybe I gotta watch it, and maybe I gotta see it, because I need to learn more of the lore. So, okay, going back to this article by Infinity Alex. So the last part of this is like him, this author writing about the Sonic Mania game that came out for Nintendo Switch. See, I really want to use my Vaseline right about now, but my phone is sort of on it. Let's just not worry about it until we're done reading this. So, first of all, there are some new zones, and we had the Titanic Monarch, which was located on Little Planet from Sonic CD, which is clearly shown in the game's ending. Although Little Planet is supposed to appear above Never Lake. Oh, thank you for 12.7k likes. I appreciate it. Hi, Danielle. Although Little Planet is supposed to appear above Never Lake for 1 month each year is in fact visible within lava reef zone's background, and as an unused sprite of a giant chain, which is very similar to the one seen in the intro to Sonic CD, which also exists in the game's files, suggesting Eggman used the Phantom Ruby's power to forcibly drag Little Planet back to Sonic's world before chaining it to Angel Island. Okay, so bro is like chaining planets together apparently. Y'all gonna play for Roblox tonight? Oh, I'm not gonna be playing Roblox tonight. But I'm gonna be reading the Sonic lore and then attempting to make a cosplay. Today is like just like a chatting stream. But maybe I gotta bring back the Roblox gameplay. Maybe we gotta bring that back. So then we got one of the hard-boiled heavies, which is characters who debuted in Mania as Eggman's sidekick, guys. Heavy Rider. Okay, who's Heavy Rider? Heavy Rider, Sonic Mania. Okay. Heavy Rider, he's like a robot guy with spikes who sits on like a ladybug with spikes. Okay, slay. Yes, you need to. Oh my gosh. Wait, give me your game recommendations for Roblox. Let me know what's good right now. Let me know what's cooking. My sister told me that like they came out with a new chapter for Mimic, so that sounds fire. Okay. Rides a motobug with a telescopic wheel named Jimmy. While this is not a direct reference to Sonic lore, it is a touching tribute to community member Polygon Jim, who created the Sonic 1 hack motobug. The okay, wait. I gotta look up who motobug is. Motobug. Oh, that's the name of the ladybug that this guy is sitting on. Oh, okay. The trending games in Roblox. Let me write this down. So you said the trending games in Roblox right now are called Dead Rail and some growing vegetable game. Okay. Growing vegetable game Roblox. I think it's called Grow a Garden. Grow a Garden Roblox. Okay. So I'm adding those to my list because we need to be checking that out. I gotta check out those games. I gotta fix this camera for this HDMI output. Heck yeah, so it doesn't turn off during the live stream. And you said there's this fun game too where you can be gems from Steven Universe and roleplay. Ooh, yes, slay. I was just adjusting my lashes real fast, real quick. He had never seen it in a dress like this. Okay. It is a touching tribute to the community member Polygon Jim, who created the Sonic 1 hack motobug, the Badnik, which replaced Sonic with a motobug who jumped using a telescopic wheel before tragically unaliving in a car crash in 2013. No! Oh no, that's so sad. So then Infinity Alex finishes up the article by saying, so that's all the interesting lore and backstory I could think of / dig up on the classic Sonic games. As I said in the outset, despite their simple nature, these games actually offer rich backstories and world building behind the scenes that allowed a living, breathing world to be built without ever distracting from the core games and immediate plot. Again, I must stress that the order in which I've placed the games is by no means official and was based on my own headcanon and a desire to have a few community conflicts as possible. Though changing some aspects of Game Gear's game stories was unavoidable, if you want to suggest your own chronology, feel free Real free to. Manuals for these games were primarily sourced from Sonic Retro, with the exception of Tails Sky Patrol. I was unable to find a manual for this game, so I used the little plot information I could find on the game's page on the Sonic News Network. Since these are fan authored wikis, which use fan translations of Japanese manuals in the case of Sonic Retro, be warned that the information is unlikely to be 100% accurate. All right, slay. So that was the game. That was the article on Source Gaming Info called "The Beginner's Guide to Classic Sonic Lore." It was written in 2017 by Infinity Alex. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Now, I gotta still find a Phantom wiki, but you know what? We know the core. We know the core of what's going on in the Shadow lore. But now I gotta look up in the Sonic lore. But now we gotta look up Shadow. Because it's clear that Shadow Wiki. We can go on Shadow Wiki Zone. We can go on Fandom. Okay, this is pulling up the Fandom page. This is also pulling up a Fandom page. Oh, okay. Have you watched the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie? And if you did, what'd you think about it? I actually haven't seen it. I have not seen the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie. But from what I hear on my For You page, it's not worth it. So, I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I think what people were saying is that it strays too far away from the original. And that the story's, like, ending... it's very icky. Like, it's very icky. Like, the whole concept of the original story is Ohana means family, and, like, family sticks together, right? Like, you don't abandon your family members. You don't abandon your family. You make sure everyone sticks together, right? And apparently the live action movie said, good night. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And they start pushing some really not good things from what I've heard. So, I haven't seen it yet. So I don't know. But it doesn't sound good from what people have been saying. So you're saying it's not that bad? Okay. I don't know. I've never seen it. I haven't seen it. I've only seen the original. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So, okay, we're on the Shadow Fandom Wiki. So this says that Shadow the Hedgehog is a red and black anthropomorphic hedgehog and an anti-hero of the Sonic series. He is a character from the Sonic the Hedgehog series, an artificially created life form in the design of a male anthropomorphic hedgehog. He resembles Sonic in many ways, such as how his hover skates propel him in an extreme speed. Okay, let's note that. Okay, now we're taking notes. Now we're taking notes. Guys, this really is a test. By the way, check that out. Oh wait, no. Show them my pen. Please let them see my pen. Please let them see my pen. Oh no. Okay, wait. Here. I think you can see it here. Here we go. Look, guys. It's Chikawa. It's a Chikawa pencil. It's a Chikawa mechanical pencil. Slay. Okay. And then this is my notebook. I cut out a piece of paper and I made it say Death Note. And I have used this as a prop before. So, when I cosplayed as Misa Amane, I use this as, like, my Death Note prop. Okay. So, things that make Shadow the Hedgehog who Shadow the Hedgehog is. Okay, we're writing notes. Shadow the Hedgehog. I need to make sure that I have motifs of red and black in my cosplay. Red and black. In cosplay, he has his hover skates. So I need to somehow turn my shoes into hover skates. So I'm thinking of creating maybe like a cardboard like cover to put over my shoes so that it looks like I'm wearing hover skates. Okay, so then we also have he resembles Sonic characters in many ways, such as how his hover skates propel him at an extreme speed to rival those of Sonic. But he distinguishes himself with the greater use of his signature ability to use chaos control with chaos emeralds. He is Sonic's rival and is the antithesis of Sonic himself in all aspects of his life. He is currently considered the second most popular character in the series, second only to Sonic himself, and is voted as a fan favorite multiple times. Especially in recent years, he has been featured in a variety of media, including his own self-titled game, and has made cultural impacts. Shadow is an anti-hero of sorts and easily works together with either Sonic the Hedgehog's group or Dr. Eggman's by all means to obtain what he knows to be right. Oh, okay. So sometimes he's on Sonic's side and sometimes he's on Eggman's side. So that's why he's an anti-hero, because Sonic represents the good and Eggman represents the bad. So then Shadow is like this morally gray character. Shadow's debut. Shadow, known as Project Shadow. Oh, Project Shadow is the result of Professor Gerald Robotnik. Is Professor Gerald... Okay, Professor Gerald is the grandfather of Dr. Eggman and Maria Robotnik. Okay, so Bro was made by Eggman's grandfather. So he was made by this professor's research to create the ultimate life form. A portion of his DNA, more specifically his blood, is from the Black Arms alien species. What? Okay. He's from an alien species, making him half hedgehog and half alien. Oh, okay. Half hedgehog and half alien. Robotnik created Shadow also to try to cure his granddaughter, Maria Robotnik. Oh, wait. So, Gerald Robotnik. Okay. Oh, okay. Gerald Robotnik, grandfather of Eggman. His granddaughter is Maria Robotnik. And he was trying to cure her by creating Shadow. Don't know how that works. The character of Shadow was conceived... oh, wait, you said Shadow is 50 years old? What? Dang, that's crazy. The character of Shadow was conceived by Takashi Lizuka, director of Sonic Adventure 2, the game in which Sonic was first introduced. Shadow was first introduced. Okay. So Shadow was introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. When did that game come out? It came out in Sega. It was published by Sega in 2001 as part of the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Okay, what platform was it on? It was on GameCube. Okay, Sonic Adventure 2 was on GameCube, and that's when Shadow was released. Got you. Okay. The game in which Shadow was first introduced. The character was first shown to the public in a game trailer. However, his name was not revealed. GameSpot described what little was shown as an evil version of Sonic himself, similar in the appearance, but with a difference in appearance. More angled eyes. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Purple Sparkle. Or thank you, Purple Spark T5 for following on Twitch. Slay. So then we got what is this? Instead of Sonic's trademark grin, oh, he has a fearsome snarl instead of Sonic's trademark grin. Takashi Lizuka said that they maintained the mystery around the character of Shadow the Hedgehog and had wanted to feature him in his own game since he was introduced. After feeling that it would be inappropriate to give Sonic's character a a pew pew, as fans had requested in the mailings. Yuji Naka believed that by focusing on Shadow for his own game, they could make use of his different identity from Sonic to build upon the Sonic brand. The character was featured as a guest announcer and performed other promotional work for the game's release during a wrestling show set up by the Japanese league Pancrase in December 2005. Shadow's scrapped name was Terios. Okay, so Shadow's speed, strength, and power. We're going to learn about his abilities now. Okay, Shadow is one of the most powerful entities in the entirety of the Sonic Hedgehog universe, as well as the entire franchise as a whole, created by Professor Gerald, who states that Shadow has limitless potential and power that was described to great and must wear limiter rings to strain his power. Oh, so wait, is he wearing limiter rings? Oh, are the limiter rings his like wristbands? Okay, then that's gonna be important for the cosplay. So as I'm reading this, like for the cosplay, right, like I'm thinking about what kind of props I would need to make. So Shadow has limiter rings. Shadow has the hover skates. And then we need to do something about that spiky hair. That's going to be what makes this character recognizable, and the red and the black. So that's the core things that we need to make for this cosplay. So, who states that Shadow has limitless powers and potential, and that he has to wear the rings to constrain his power. In terms of physical strength, Shadow ranks very highly capable of smashing through concrete pillars, meteors, and flipping an entire bus with one hand, and fighting the likes of Knuckles, the Echidna in a battle. Despite being weakened from an injury, he managed to fight both Adventure Tails and Emerald, despite the latter being powered by 2 Chaos Emeralds. The Tails and Emerald combination previously beat Adventure Rogue and Emerald. Even with just 1 Emerald, managed to defeat Adventure Knuckles. Just after recovering from his injury, he fought Emerald with all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and later fought him again to a standstill. While teaming up with Sonic, he fought Emerald at full power. Shadow is a very fast individual, capable of rivaling Sonic in Sonic battle. Oh, so you said limiter ring. So, okay, Legendary G says that limiter rings hold 100% of his power. Without it, he would be OP. Oh, shoot. Dang. So, Shadow is a very fast individual capable of rivaling Sonic in Sonic battle. His speed was described as ultimate speed, and even had a stat hired that Sonic's some guy books. Oh, okay, there's a little bit of some typos going on here. Though some guidebooks have claimed that Shadow shows the true source of his speed, and this has been implied that he might be a lot slower without them. Huh. Okay, there's some typos in here. I'm not really sure what it says, but I think what they're trying to get at. Oh, Destiny, you said you love my hair? Thank you. I appreciate that. For my hair, this was actually a braid out. So originally I had I did a bunch of braids on my hair, and then I made sure my hair was well moisturized and oiled and everything, and I put mousse in it. Then I put it into the braids. I kept the braids in for a week, and then for the week after, which is this week, I undid the braids I think 2 days ago, and then this is my curl pattern, or I guess my hair looks more wavy now that the braids are out. But yeah, this is what my hair looks like with the braids taken out. Oh my god, you just graduated. Congratulations. That's amazing. Very proud. It's a very great accomplishment. In terms of okay, so what they were saying is some people think that Shadow wouldn't be as fast as he is if it wasn't for the shoes. So question mark, the shoes might play a role in his speed abilities. Okay. So Professor Gerald, using the DNA of this like black arm shadow, possesses an immortal body, meaning he cannot unalive of age. Oh, so he made Shadow with like alien blood and what was the other part of his blood? He's half hedgehog, half alien. Oh, I'm Dominican. Um, Slay! Dominican. Professor Gerald uses the DNA to make himself immortal. That and has been stated that he cannot be unalived and is resistant to diseases. Omega implied that Shadow is capable of making his army into capable into making them kind of like an undefeatable army. In terms of power and abilities, Shadow has been stated multiple times to have the exact same abilities of Sonic's, such as speed and strength. All versions of the spin attack Shadow also seems to have the ability of sensing danger when near. Okay. So, Professor Gerald, Eggman's grandfather, was like, bro, we're going to make a hedgehog alien guy. And this hedgehog alien guy has very powerful blood. He took out some of his blood and he gave it to himself. And with that, he basically made himself like an immortal guy. Like you cannot get rid of this guy. You cannot do anything. And technically, with that blood, he could put it inside of other beings and then he can create this whole army that is like not to be messed with. Like you cannot stop these people. Or these hedgehogs, whatever they are, right? But outside of that, he had Maria, his granddaughter, who is very sick. And I think the reason why he made Shadow was in order to like give some of the blood to Maria to be like, hey girl, hopefully this cures you. But I guess that didn't age. I guess that didn't go well. But now we're going to learn about his personality. According to official profiles, Shadow was created long ago by Professor Gerald Robotnik as the ultimate life form. Sharp-witted and seemingly always on the edge, Shadow is described as the dark incarnation and rival of Sonic the Hedgehog. Once he has set himself to a goal, he will do whatever it takes to accomplish it, regardless of any danger. Shadow is also known to be soft-spoken and reserved, although if he makes a threat, he will carry it out until the end. This is seen in the game Shadow the Hedgehog, where he threatens to unalive Sonic if the blue hedgehog got in his way. After the trauma of the unaliving of his first closest friend, Maria Robotnik, oh, the granddaughter of this professor guy. That was his bestie, and then the bestie died. I mean, the bestie unalived. Shadow strives to fulfill his purpose and keep the promise he made her. What promise did he make her? Despite his lack of trust toward mankind, something that he eventually put behind after the events of the game Shadow the Hedgehog. Wait, what was his promise? Humans are one of his closest allies now, and he works together as a team. Although his relationship with Sonic seems to have developed from antagonistic to friendly rivalry, animosity from not understanding their different mindsets continues. Shadow is known to be extremely protective. He always fears for his team's safety. He is also ashamed whenever he fails to protect someone, especially failing to protect a human. In recent Sonic games, such as the DS version of Sonic Color, he is known to watch over Sonic and Tails to make sure they are all right. This mainly has to do with his promise to Maria to protect every living being on Earth and to befriend them. Oh, so Maria was like, bro, make sure you're a good guy. Just make sure you're good. Don't be evil. Don't be evil. Be a good person or be a good hedgehog. So slay Maria. The Though this mainly has to do with his promise to Maria to protect every living being on Earth and befriend them. Amy and him have a small bond together in the Sonic Adventure 2 battle. They interacted 2 times. Once when Amy was mistaken for Sonic, and the second time on the Space Colony arc when Amy saw Shadow's tear, which means Amy is the only person to see him. Ah! No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, Sheba Love Cosplay said, Slay Maria, I got news for your friend. LMAO. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait, hi Sheba. Wait, it's been so long. I feel like it's been so long. But I see your cosplays. I see your cosplays. I remember you used to do like you used to cosplay like King. And then recently I saw that you've done like some Sonic cosplays. It wasn't of Sonic, but it was of a Sonic character that I don't know off the top of my head right now, but it was one of them. Oh, wait. Janera said, be prepared to have tissues. Oh, no, wait. What happened? What happened? Oh, you cosplay Silver and you'll be at the meetup. Oh, my God. You're going to be at the meetup? Yo, I am so hyped for this meetup. Fishfinger. I'm just calling people by their users at this point. You're gonna be there. Fishfinger's gonna be there. The Helltaker guy's gonna be there. It's gonna be so peak. I'm gonna go with my friend. I'm gonna go with my friends. So I'm excited. I'm so hyped. Sam, I hope I see you. Sam, I hope I see you too. It would be so cool to meet in real life. Oh my gosh. Very hyped. Yes. Fishfinger B is awesome. You met them at the Sonic Symphony last year. Oh my god, nice. Yo, there was a symphony? Slay. So Amy mistook Shadow for Sonic. And the second time on the Space Colony arc when Amy saw Shadow's tear, which means Amy is the only person to see him shed a tear. Then he said he would keep his promise to Maria and her. Oh, so Amy saw Shadow cry. Dang. So you said, yeah, it was an awesome night. And you're excited for me to get into the series. There's a lot of lore. Yes. There's so much that I need to learn. Like in my life, I think I know like two specific people that I've met. Like in real life that I've met that know a lot about Sonic. But now I gotta educate myself to learn more. Because there's a lot here. I think I know more than two people because my siblings also know about the like Mario and not Mario. My siblings also know about like the Shadow, Sonic, all that lore. They've seen the movies. They've seen like all the movies. I'm the one who's yet to see the movies. And I think I have to watch the movies before the lookalike contest. So I definitely got to figure that out. Okay. If you want to learn more about Shadow, I'd look up the cutscenes of Sonic Adventure 2. Oh. And then you said, and the ones for Shadow the Hedgehog, there's a game specifically for him. Oh, nice. Okay. Yes. Currently, I'm reading the Shadow fandom wiki page. The Shadow wiki page on the fandom website. So that's the thing I'm reading off of. So despite his natural unaliving instinct and dark personality and mental illness. Oh wait, so Shadow canonically has like mental illnesses? Slay. Period. Love to see representation. I don't know what specifically, but that's what somebody wrote on here. Shadow is considered a hero. He does do good deeds such as protecting mankind, those who are innocent and helpless. For example, in the game Shadow the Hedgehog, when the comet was about to hit Earth, he came to push it back to space by using chaos control and made the Ark destroy the comet. He also nearly gave his life to save the planet in the end of Sonic Adventures 2. Sonic is called an anti-hero, a character with a neutrally aligned personality, but who has a good heart and a caring soul. Shadow is one of the best examples. Okay, wait. So then you said, also not canon, but there's wonderful fan-made videos. Please check out SnapQ's fan dubs when you can. Yes, I've seen the fan dubs. Because I've seen clips of the fan dubs on like TikTok, on like as I'm scrolling, because they do come up, and I also see the fan dubs come out. I see cosplayers using the audios, so that's what I know on that end. They are really funny from what I've seen. So okay. And then we have a trivia section. Shadow has a large fan base and is predominantly well received. However, despite his popularity, he has many controversies behind the media. Shadow was ranked as the second favorite Sonic character, only beaten by Sonic the Hedgehog himself in an official Sonic character poll. Game Revolution described his character as quintessential anti-Sonic in a oneup.com feature about how Sega can save Sonic the Hedgehog. Jeremy Parrish wrote that of the tags alone, that the series must ditch Shadow's character and was the most in need of it. Close friends with Jozu of One Piece. What? Nah. This cannot be real. This gotta be a joke. They're saying that Jozu from One Piece is friends with Shadow the Hedgehog. I think I'm being trolled right now. There's no way. Okay, so you're saying that Shadow is kind of like so Legendary says that Shadow is kind of like an anti-hero. Okay. Got you. So see, I like to learn the character's lore because this is the mindset I have to put myself in when I'm acting as the character, when I'm cosplaying as the character, and when I'm making videos as the character. Shiba says, I don't remember a crossover with One Piece. No, that's what I'm saying. They gotta be lying. Certainly they gotta be lying. Okay. So over here we have other appearances. So in Sonic X, Shadow also appears on the anime Sonic X by his game voice actor in Japan and by Jason Anthony Griffith, who also voices Sonic in the English version. Although his character has little difference from the games, the series is the first to introduce Shadow's ability to increase the powers he draws from the Chaos Emeralds when he removes the rings on his wrist. Oh, okay. So when I cosplay Shadow, I have to make the rings out of cardboard for the wrists. And for those limiter rings, I gotta make sure they stay on. Otherwise, I'm gonna be too overpowered as Shadow. So you said Shadow is definitely... Shiba Love said that Shadow is definitely an anti-hero. He has a lot of trauma, but he still fights to help people. Nice. Yeah, because that's a rough origin story. Like, bro was literally made in a lab with the purpose of, like, his blood being drawn in order to turn this Professor Gerald into, like, a immortal, invincible guy. So although his character has little difference from the games, the series is the first to introduce Shadow's ability to increase the powers he draws from the Chaos Emeralds when he removes the rings on his wrists, but he loses the power after a short period of time. Shadow can fly using his hover shoes. Okay, so we have flying abilities. Nice. Hi, Mira. He was meant to help stabilize Maria's chronic illness. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, real fast, real quick. He had never seen it in a dress like this. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm gonna put on my Vaseline. So just give me a sec. Because my lips are becoming dry. So I need to take care of that. So Shadow is only featured briefly in the opening sequence during Season 2. But but he does not appear until episodes 32 through 38, which are based on Sonic Adventures 2. However, it was Chris who remembered Shadow in his true it was this Chris guy who reminded Shadow of his true promise from Maria instead of Amy Rose, like in the games. Wait. So, in some iterations, he makes the promise to Maria, and in some iterations, he makes the promise to Amy. Huh. Interesting. Afterward, he makes short appearances in flashbacks, but... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the lore changes depending on the media. The basic story is generally the same sort of info, though. Oh, okay, I got you. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. Let me get the water out the frame real quick, though. Okay. So we have, after he makes a short appearance in flashbacks, but he makes his true return in season 3, episode 60, The Return of Shadow. During the season, Shadow has no clear memory of his mysterious past. Only a fragment of his memory returns. When he meets Molly, who reminded him of Maria. In the Japanese version, Molly is unalived, and Shadow is seen putting a flower on her makeshift grave. Oh, wow. In the English version, however, Molly is last seen flying off into the clouds. So was it censored? They were basically like, yo, so in the Japanese version of the anime, she's gone. She's not here. Molly is gone. But in the English version, they were like, no, guys, Molly just flew away into a cloud. Don't worry about it. Maria is Shadow's best friend. If anyone ever made fun of her, Shadow would end them. Oh, okay. Janera says that's definitely the censored version. So Sonic X was heavily censored in the English dub, says Sheba. Okay. Got you. Yo, also, I'm looking over at my OBS right now, and on OBS, so Twitch and YouTube, like it's horizontal there. On TikTok, it's vertical. But yeah, over there, whenever anybody comments, I downloaded this thing onto my computer called Caster Labs for OBS. And so basically with Caster Labs, I was able to create a multi-platform chat overlay, and also multi-platform alerts. So I'm so happy that stuff is working. Like every time you guys write something in the chat, it shows up on the screen on like over here. But you got TikTok, you guys can't see it, but Twitch and YouTube can see it. Oh yeah, and if you guys ever want to rewatch this live stream, the live streams get automatically posted to YouTube after I do them. So everything will be on YouTube. But live streams, they all go to YouTube. The version of the live stream that goes to YouTube, though, is the horizontal. So it's going to be the horizontal version, not this vertical version that you see on TikTok. But yeah. So at the end of the season, he appears to sacrifice himself. What? To warp away the explosion seed of the defeated Metarex, but is hinted to be alive. Okay. So this is Shadow's only appearance in a Sonic TV series so far. So then there's the Sonic the Hedgehog comic. Shadow also appears in the Sonic the Hedgehog comic series. His origin is similar to that in the games, in that he was created by Gerald Robotnik to stand against the threat of the Black Doom and the Black Arms. He debuted in an adaptation of the game Sonic 2 Adventure, with a few changes to accommodate the Archie version of Mobius/Earth. Okay. So sometimes Earth is called Earth and sometimes Earth is called Mobius. Got you. However, instead of the events of Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog later reappears, explaining he was rescued by the alien race called the BEM to combat the Zerata. Oh, Mobius is Sonic's planet. Got you. Then there's Sonic Universe. So in Sonic Universe, Shadow often works alone to achieve his goal, which is to discover the truth about his mysterious history. Also chat. I appreciate you guys like Shiva, Legendary G. I appreciate you guys for letting me know more about the lore and Genera, cause like it helps to have you guys to like clarify the things that I'm reading on this fandom page. Cause then I can cross reference. I can cross reference, and if I have questions, I'm like, okay. We got a little chat going on here. We got a little community going on here. Okay. Shadow often works alone to achieve his goal, which is to discover the truth about his mysterious history. He has at times allied with Shadow, the freedom fighters, to fight greater evils like the Zarada. Oh, you were going to say, you don't know how accurate the fandom page is. Shadow's been in other shows. No, yeah, Shio, you're definitely right. Also, I don't know if there's even a mention of the movies in here. Which, if there's no mention of the movies, this is outdated. Oh. And you're saying that he's also in Sonic Prime and in Sonic Boom. Okay, got you. So he has been known to work either for or against Dr. Robotnik, depending on the circumstances. Often he will side with whomever he believes will bring him closer to the truth. This search has led him to interact with various other characters, including Robot Isaac, Brotherhood of Guardians member Loki. Okay, I'm going to have to actually look up these characters. Robot Isaac. Okay, nothing came up. Wait. Maybe I misspelled some. Oh. Robot Isaac Sonic? Okay. It's like a yellow robot guy thing. Oh, we're talking about the comic. See guys. I forgot we were talking about the comic still. Often side. Okay. And has been known to work for either for or against Dr. Robotnik, depending on the circumstances. Often he will side with whomever he believes will bring him closer to the truth. This search has led him to interact with various other characters, including Robot Isaac, Brotherhood of Guardians member Loki, and various versions of Metal Sonic. Oh, evil Sonic. I gotta look up Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, I knew about Metal Sonic. Yo, I hope at the lookalike contest somebody dresses up as Metal Sonic, because this is fire. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Okay. So we had Metal Sonic, and we also gotta look up Loki from Sonic. Wait. What the heck? Loki is like an old Knuckles? Is this bro's grandfather? Is this his dad? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. So Sheba said he's in Sonic Prime and in Sonic Boom. There was a Metal Sonic at Castle Point. What? Yo, that's crazy. Genera says, you should definitely watch the Sonic OVA. FNF Universe said, there are different versions of Shadow in the shows, movie, and game. Wait, different versions of Shadow? Wait, cause then Loki, I gotta do this research now. Ooh. Hope is one of the few living Wait. Hope is one of the few living beings to show compassion towards him besides Maria. Okay, wait. I gotta look up who Hope is in Sonic. Hope. Okay, this is like another blonde girl. Who wears overalls. Slay Hope. The lore for Sonic is so expansive, but definitely start with the games. Oh, yeah. No, earlier I was saying on live that like the main game that I've played in the Sonic series is Mario and Sonic at the London Olympic Games 2012. That was the game that I played. That's my main info on the series. Also, I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they were also Smash Bros characters at one point. I want to say that Sonic was a Smash Bros character at some point in time. And I believe that that might have been where I played a little bit of that, but I don't know. I don't know. So, oh, Janera says he is. Okay, got it, got it. Sonic is in Smash as a playable character. Shadow was an assist trophy. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know about the assist trophy thing. So, okay. Hope is one of the few living beings to show compassion towards him besides Maria, and also bears a striking resemblance to her. Oh, so Hope and Maria kind of look very, very similar. Enough so that he nearly mistook Hope for Maria at one point. After discovering and resolving to fulfill his creator's wish to protect Mobius from the return of Black Arms, Shadow joined the Guardians Unit of Nations, or GUN. Shadows. Oh. Oh. So, Guardian Unit of Nations, GUN. So he joined that to protect Earth, aka Mobius, aka the planet that Shadow Sonic is from. Shadow's abilities to in the comics are similar to those in the games, but this version can directly access the Chaos Force and does not require a Chaos Emerald for any of his Chaos powers. The Chaos Force is also referred to as the power of chaos and is a mystical energy field that serves as a wellspring for all chaos powers, of which Shadow is first known to able to harness outside of the Brotherhood of Guardians, which he removes the inhibitor rings from his wrists. His chaos powers are greatly enhanced. Shadow's most recent appearance was in issue 195 and 196, where he uses the chaos control to warp into Mobius, the anti-Mobius, and gets drawn into a massive battle against Scourge the Hedgehog. Okay, we gotta look up Scourge the Hedgehog. Scourge the Hedgehog. So you said Sonic. Oh wait, GUN is like this secret organization, says FNF Universe. In the game, Shadow was created in space, by the way. Yeah, because half alien. Okay, so Scourge in the Sonic series is like this green hedgehog guy. Got it. All right. The upcoming. Ooh. Ooh, my bad. The upcoming Sonic Universe sub series will also explore more of Shadow's multi-dimensional encounters. Who is also green evil Sonic. Oh my gosh. They just really like making evil versions of Sonic, don't they? Then the last thing on this fandom page is Shadow Androids. So Shadow Androids are robots based on Shadow that first appeared in Sonic Heroes, though it was never actually stated to be such. Instead, one Team Dark cutscene showed a broken Shadow robot, and another one showed an entire room of androids in stasis, which affected the story in a way, making several characters believe Shadow was a robot. The Shadow androids reappeared in Shadow the Hedgehog as somewhat strong enemy robots in the single-player mode Iron Jungle and Lava Shelter stages. Along with the Iron Jungle boss, these androids can counter Shadow's homing attacks or lock on to Shadow and toss rockets at him, which they seem to use more often than the homing attack. At the last Team Dark cutscene of Sonic Heroes, when Rogue finds the multiple Shadow androids. Okay, I'm forgetting who Rogue was. Or Rouge. Is it Rouge? Rouge? Oh, I know who Rouge is. The the heart one. Okay, wait. Rouge is the bat. Got you. Okay. Rouge is the bat. She's Shadow's friend. Got it. Got it. Okay. So at the last Team Dark cutscene of Sonic Heroes, when Rouge finds the multiple Shadow androids, she suspects that Shadow is an android. But Omega says that the real Shadow exists. Okay, wait. I need to figure out who Omega is in Sonic. Oh, okay. So Omega is this giant black and white mecha in the Sonic series. Got it. He's like, no, Shadow is real. But Omega says that Shadow exists, as there is no way anyone can make Shadow androids without the real Shadow. Oh, so it's like a theory then. Omega's a robot. He's wonderful. Also, a ride or die of Shadows. Nice, nice, nice. There is... Okay. While Shadow is facing Black Doom in his Devil Doom form... Oh, wait. Devil Doom form Shadow? Okay. Devil Doom form Shadow. Yo, that would be an insane cosplay. Devil Doom Shadow? Ooh. Yo, low-key, I feel like I know someone who's making a Devil Doom cosplay right now, but I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know if that's a secret or not. So I hope that the person I think who's making a Devil Doom Shadow cosplay is making one and that I get to see it because I saw pictures and Devil Doom Shadow looks really cool. So you said Omega, Rouge, and Shadow are a trio called Team Dark. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. While Shadow is facing Black Doom in his Devil Doom form, Eggman says that he used a robot to rescue Shadow as or after he fell from the space colony Ark in Sonic Adventures 2. Meaning that while Shadow was in a stasis tube, Eggman was making Shadow androids. Oh, of course. In a multiplayer mode of Shadow the Hedgehog, there are 6 special Shadow androids. 4 of those robots are silver with green, pink, orange, or blue stripes, each wielding either an alien-like machine or a pew-pew or a bazooka. All of these androids claim to be the real Shadow and claim that the others are fakes. So do the other 2 Shadow androids. Oh, wait. I hope people cosplay as Android Shadow. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Gosh, guys. Android Shadow would be so crazy, bro. So crazy. Okay. Oh, and you said that's from the recent Sonic game that came out. Nice. Okay. Now I think we've reached the point in this live when I have to start making the cosplay. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. So, I'm going to be stepping a little bit farther away from the mic cuz we got to get crack-a-lackin' and creative over here. Let me make sure my volume's on my computer cuz I want to make sure I can hear stuff. Hold on. I gotta take off these headphones. Oh. Okay. Nope, my speaker needs to be this. Okay. So. Okay, my speakers are on. My mic connected right now is the... Yes, it's my mic. Yes, my mic is currently connected. The camera's there. See, I'm literally gonna have to start getting farther away from the mic. So I think I might have to switch mics. Okay, guys. So, the mic quality is probably gonna change. But we got. I think we have to start getting mic'd now. So you're gonna get to witness that. Wait. Is my mic down here or did I put it upstairs? Oh, I fear I may have put my mic upstairs because I was gonna use this one. So, you're so excited to see how I put this together. Oh my gosh. Okay. In my mind, I want to be like low polygon shadow. Um, let me try to put up a picture on the live stream, live on the live, wait, live stream? Live? Yeah, on the live. Let's try to, no, my camera, stop doing this to me. Come on. Okay. See? This cosplay's gonna be crazy. No, literally, cause, okay. Let's type in low polygon, low res shadow the hedgehog. Now, okay. Let's no. We got okay. I'm gonna pull up a picture of Shadow the Hedgehog because we need a reference. But see, I specifically want to be this like okay, polygon. Okay. So I'm currently trying to like look for a picture that I could put on the live. Oh, okay, wait. No, it's not the one that this isn't the one that I want to put up on the screen, but it's the one that has a PNG background. Hold on. It's the one that has okay, this has a transparent background though. Oh my god. Okay. This is somebody put Hello Kitty shadow. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. I'm not gonna actually be Hello Kitty shadow. But hold on. I'm gonna see if I can put this on the live stream. Okay. Shadow polygon. Okay. Because I want to show you guys like exactly what is in my mind. Please, if this shuts off the stream, I'm gonna cry. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay. Add a source. Gonna add an image. Hopefully this doesn't cook the whole live stream. Hopefully. Shadow polygon. Okay. Add the source. Oh, is my computer gonna like this? Ah! Guys, I'm a little scared. I have a feeling my computer is not liking me for doing this. Wait, did it save? Wait, where did it go? No, I literally just downloaded it. What? Why are we playing? Okay. So, okay. Shadow, he's our anti-hero guy. I downloaded a picture of Shadow. I'm not seeing it on my computer. Oh, I see it now. Besties. Okay. Hopefully this is gonna appear on my stream screen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, oh, this is great. Okay. Not me live adjusting this on the screen right now. Okay, so we're gonna have our reference right here. Maybe we make this a little bit smaller. Okay. Now I gotta put it on the screen for Twitch. And yo, hey Twitch, hey YouTube. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you guys. Okay. Wait, we gotta pop this image out. Add existing shadow polygon. Okay. Hey, we got our boy. Okay. I'm gonna throw him over here. So now you guys can see the reference too, okay? We see the guy. Oh, wait. It's on a different part. TikTok is seeing the guy over here. So we got our guy. And YouTube and Twitch, you guys are seeing the guy over here. We got our boy over here. Now I also want to put up a different reference as well. I want to put up one of his more like realistic versions. Just so that we can really see the rings in this cosplay. Okay. So I'm gonna save this. y'all are seeing this live. No, not this version. I don't want the web version. No. Please give me the okay. Okay, so he has rings on his wrists and on his ankles. So okay, already I think that's the first thing we're gonna have to make. Oh, hi Inara. How are you? Okay. But Loki, I want it to be like a cute polygon. Like a cute little polygon guy. Okay, wait. Okay, we're gonna save this image. No, please let me show them. Dang it. You know when you try to download like an image and then it doesn't come up correctly? Okay, wait. Somebody posted a 3D model. Okay. Yes, this is what we like to see. Watch it be a web version. Wait, it's a PNG. Okay. I'm gonna name this one Shadow Reference. We got Shadow Reference. I'm gonna put Shadow Reference on the screen for reference. Gonna put him on the screen for reference. See, guys, we're a little bit of a yeah. It's a play on words. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna add this source image, and I'm gonna name this Shadow Reference. Yo, the live editing of this stuff on. Oh, gotta browse, gotta find the image. My computer's taking a minute. Just taking a minute. Gotta load. It's not under downloads. Might be under pictures. Bro, no. Why aren't you showing it up? No, okay. I try again. I close the tab and then I'll reopen it. What? Why is it not there? I literally just saved it. Guys. Okay, so it's in my recents. Oh, my computer's gaslighting me. I see what it is. Oh, okay. So now are we gonna can I put it on the live stream? Okay. So guys, we got our references. I gotta move this. Yeah, we'll let me see where the chat is. LOL. Yes, okay. So, you know, we're obstructing the view a little bit. But we need our guys over here because we need to see what we're like doing for this cosplay. Okay. So now I gotta, hey YouTube, hey Twitch. I gotta put it on the screen so they can see it too. Okay, we gotta go to image. We gotta go existing, shadow reference. Okay. Oh, see, YouTube is seeing this like big, like y'all are seeing this in detail. Okay. So YouTube can see the shadow reference up here. You can see the mini baby shadow. TikTok, you guys can see the reference over here. You got the actual shadow, and we got this like very cutesy polygon shadow with a Hello Kitty shirt. See, honestly, I think the outfit is where we really get to have fun because it's gonna be closet cosplay for the outfit. I'm just gonna wear black and like maybe a fun t-shirt. if I have a fun t-shirt. I don't know if I have a fun t-shirt, but we're gonna see. Um, right off the bat, what I'm noticing here, LOL, not the T-pose. Yes. We had to. We had to. The littlest man ever. I know. Very cutesy. Okay, so right off the bat, we got the rings on the wrists and the rings on the shoes. So it looks like we're gonna have to start making some rings. With this polygon version that I'm doing, I'm like, should I make the rings round or should I make the rings boxy? You know what? It's time to get the boxes. It's time to get the boxes. Okay. How do I get this into view? We got foam. Oh. We got these pieces of foam. Wait. Low-key, why does this eat? Low-key, why does this eat, guys? Where did you get the materials from? I got these materials the other day. I built a desk and this chair. Actually, the desk that my thing is currently on, I built that, and I built this chair, and that's what we're currently using. Okay, so for this, I'm gonna have to plug in my hot glue thingy. Gonna have to let this get warm and toasty, because we're gonna make this with hot glue, scissors, foam, cardboard, and a dream. And a dream. Okay, now I have to go down here and plug this in. Okay, guys. We're getting the hot glue gun functional. Okay? This is connected now. This is connected. On my table, I have like a glass thing. Oh, y'all can't see me over here. On the table, I have like, oh my god, I'm gonna sit normally. Like, I'm trying to get my face in frame, but that was mad awkward. Okay, I like how I'm sitting now. I have a hot glue thing over here. Yeah, my mic is gonna have to just move with me. Okay, is this getting hot? God, I don't know. We got our hot glue over here. Okay. It's tweaking, guys. I can't. Okay, we gotta make these rings. So I want these to all be the same. So these pieces are all different widths and thicknesses. So I just need to make sure that like the feet are the same and the wrists are the same. Okay. So I think I'm going to make the feet ones with this, and I'm going to make the wrist ones with this. So first, we're going to start off by measuring what we need. So I need these rings to go on my wrist, and I need them to actually stay on. I need something that I can slide onto my wrist. So I need to be able to, like, put my hand through, and then hopefully it'll be secure like that. Okay. I feel like this is good. So we're gonna just cut that out now. Yeah. I'm gonna use my little thing over here. And we're just gonna chop through. You know what? I actually don't want to use that tool. I actually just want to use my scissors, because I feel like it'd be easier. How long do you think making this shadow cosplay will take? That's a great question. I feel like it'll probably take me multiple hours. So I don't think we're getting it done in one session. Like, no way. Okay. So if I fold the edges like this. I think this is too small. Okay. If I'm being honest, I think this is too small. I think I gotta give myself more room. Oh, but I just did it. Okay. I don't know how secure this is gonna be. Okay. I'm just gonna cut, just in case this is good, I'm gonna cut out another piece of the same size. with the foam. Okay. Now we got our foam bands. Hopefully this hot glue is working. Oh, okay. It is. Now we're just going to put the glue on this edge. Okay. We got our glue. Oh, okay. Oh no, guys. Oh no, guys. I always forget how messy this stuff is. I'm gonna put glue on the other side as well. Just because I want this, like, very, like, secure. You know, I don't want to play games. Yo, I gotta make sure I keep this glue off of my mic, because if the glue gets on the mic, I'd literally cry, bro. Okay, and now we're just gonna hold it in place to make sure it seals. Oh, guys, this is bad. Like, this thing wants to come undone. I high-key don't know how I'm gonna secure this. Oh, okay. I don't know how this is gonna work. I think the foam was a fun idea in theory, but I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. I'm gonna keep this together, and hopefully it stays. But yeah, we'll see. Right now we're trying to make the wrist for shadow. Oh. My buddy, my friend, I don't think this is working. It's time to pivot. These are not good. We're not doing this with the styrofoam. Next. Okay. Next idea is gonna be cardboard. That's gonna be what that's what I'm thinking. So I guess we're just gonna go in. Oh, you're gonna head off to bed? Oh my gosh. Have a good night. Thank you for joining the live, and I will see you next weekend. Okay, guys. Oh. Okay. Just have to make sure. Okay. We're gonna cut into this box. Okay. Maybe we have to score the box first. I don't know. Okay. This is so trying to be in frame with the mic. Trying to be in frame and be by the mic. Oh. Okay. I think we're doing something here. Oh, wait. Thank you for following on Twitch. Giver's son. Thank you. Okay, we're trying to make this. I'm trying to make his rings right now. That's the goal. Okay. All right. We got a box. We got a piece of a box right now. Okay. Okay. I never said that this was gonna be easy. We never said this was gonna be. Okay. The box is giving us some problems, but it's okay. Wait. Do you have to heat the foam to make it, like, stay in a certain position? Should I use a hairdryer? Okay, wait. I'm gonna actually look that up. What happens if you heat styrofoam? Oh, it says don't do that. Okay. We're not gonna do that. But you learn something new every day. Okay. Oh my gosh. We gotta make these rings. We gotta make these rings. Huh. Alright, alright. So some of this cardboard has like tape on it. And I kinda don't want that. Okay. It's fine though. Yeah, this is gonna work. No worries, no worries. You know what? We never said it was gonna be neat. I never claimed anything. Okay? Yeah, I'm just scoring the box. Okay. Okay, see? And then we're just gonna fold that piece off. And then, yeah. We're gonna then go in here with the tool. And then score it like that. Okay. Well, now we have another piece of cardboard. Okay. Okay. So, the idea here is that I have to then fold this to make a ring that I can wear on my wrist. See, this works. Oh, but the cardboard. Okay. Did it work? Yes. It also looks like this, though. I believe I may need to use different materials. Oh, thank you for 14.2k likes on the live. Guys, I don't know if this is gonna happen. I don't know if this is gonna happen, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at the box next to me. I'm looking at the box in my hands. Okay, okay. Well, let's think through his cosplay. Yo, it's kind of funny because wait. Maybe I can make his hair out of this? Okay. We'll try. First, I'm going to start off by taking a big piece of cardboard and putting it on my head. Yeah, let's start off with that process. This is a test, guys. So if it comes out bad, like, this is why we test things. Okay. Okay. So, we first got a piece of cardboard. Okay, that's not big enough to fit my head. But the idea is that I want to get, like, a helmet going on so that I can, like, put this on my head. So I'm going to need something longer. You know what would help if I had a measuring tape? I think that would be very useful in this context. I'm going to grab a piece of this box over here. And we'll see. Surely we'll... Surely we'll figure this out. Oh, okay. I need my scoring tool to lock in. Guys, I need my scoring tool to lock in. Okay. I don't like that this tool isn't working well. So I'm going to use my scissors. Okay, and then we're just gonna fold the box. And then we're just gonna saw our way through this box. That's the goal. Oh wait, hey Aaron. You said how are you? Hi. I'm doing good. I'm currently trying to make a cosplay. Oh, there's a bug near me. Yo, shoo. You love my hair? Thank you. It's actually a braid out. My hair was in braids, and then I took out the braids, and then now we got this. Right now, you can see on the screen, TikTok, Twitch, you guys can see on the screen, too. I'm trying to make a shadow cosplay. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the story. But we're going to figure this out one way or another. Okay. 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 No. Okay. Oh, I broke it. Okay. Okay. We're going to fold it this way, and then I'm going to try to fold it the opposite way. And then hopefully it snaps off. Okay. Just gotta loosen this up. It's gonna turn out absolutely amazing. Thank you. I appreciate your positivity. Okay. So, is this about the size of my head? Okay. So, I want to say I'll make a line so I know where my head ends. If I made a helmet, I want the helmet to be wherever this point is. Okay. So we found our point. I'm gonna chop this off. This is the thing. Oh, I believe I made it a little too small. I think I made it a little too small. You know what? It's okay. I kind of want to make it out of foam again. Let's see if we can make it out of like this thinner piece of foam. Okay. And then we have to cut it a little bit extra. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. So I'm gonna put like, actually I'm gonna give myself the whole length over here. We just need to make sure we cut in like a straight line. I don't know if that's gonna work, but okay. How's your evening going? This is how mine is going. You know what? Honestly, thankfully, I'm starting this cosplay now, because if I waited longer, this would be harder. This would be harder. Oh my gosh, you said you're so gorgeous, queen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. How thick do I want this band to be? I don't know, man. Low-key, I feel like if I had wire, this would make the project a lot easier. Because then I could just put wire in this foam, and then I could just bend it to the shape of my head. Okay. I believe this is going to be the size of my head. Okay. I believe that this is the size of my head. It's a little big. I'm gonna chop pieces off slowly. No! No, don't do that. No. Okay. I'm gonna glue this together. Here we go. Okay. Oh, wait, I should have put glue on the other side. Here we go. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, stop. Okay. So, I'm gonna hope that this stays together. If it doesn't, I might be cooked. Don't put this in your hair. That's what I'm learning. I cannot put this in my hair yet. It's good, but I don't want it to I don't want to have hot glue in my hair because then I will be crying. I will be crying, guys. So the goal is gonna be that I make at least a little headpiece. Okay. Got some hot glue on my hands. It's not too hot though. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I got more on my hands. This is yeah, this was an ambitious project. I'm not even gonna lie, this is an ambitious project. I don't know how I'm gonna put this together. If it doesn't say, you could glue it and tape it. That's true. Hey Amy, how you doing? Okay. I'm trying to turn myself into shadow. Okay, this glue isn't gonna come off, right? This is secure. Do I glue cardboard to this? I feel like it looks cleaner if it's made of foam, but it might be sturdier if it's made of cardboard. Okay. Okay, I want to say that's secure. See, guys. So this is the hat. Okay, this fits my head. Now I need to do a piece like this and then a piece like this. Because we're basically trying to make like a helmet for my head. I think I would wear his headpiece like this. Okay. So then I need to figure out the distance from here to here. Okay. Let me just cut out one of these pieces and see if it matches my head. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, then yay. Okay. So the idea is, if I have this little helmet, I can then attach spikes to it. Okay. Okay. This is gonna work. Oh no, you lost your YouTube channel today. I'm so sorry. I hope you get your channel back. Oh, and that's why you're sad? No. Okay. Um. Okay. Hopefully I figured this out. We got our hot glue on one side, and then we're gonna put our hot glue on the other side. Okay. And now we just gotta put it on either side. I don't think I should put it center. I think my head is bigger than this. So I'll put it more towards the back. Oh, guys. I mean, at the very least, I feel like I can commit to making a cool headpiece for him. I don't know if we're gonna get. I don't know how good we're gonna do with the whole thing, but I'm like, at the very least, we can do his headpiece. Okay. Bro, this styrofoam does not want to be together. Okay. Oh, thanks, Mio. Keep going. Oh, I'm glad. Yes, definitely. You got. Listen, it's hard. YouTube is hard. Social media is hard, but like, really, with consistency, like, you can grow your pages and you can really like be a content creator and like do you. Like, you got this. Okay, guys. So this is how far we got on this hat. I don't know if I should put it in my hair yet. I'm getting excited to put it in my hair, and I'm not realizing the fact that I could be putting, like, here, here. Oh, this is great. This is great, guys. This is excellent. This fits me nice. Oh, this is nice. I feel like I'm making something cool right now. Okay. Now we're going to cut out another piece of the same thickness. There is no tutorial. This is all me just eyeballing it. It's gonna be one of those, how did you make that? And it's gonna be like, oh, I just went on vibes. Just vibes, really. All vibes. All vibes, all fun. You just want me to know what? What's up? Okay, we gotta so this is secure back here. Um... Okay, that's good there. Do you know? Um, wait. Let me look up that character. This character from Hell of a Boss. Oh, I've seen this character. I've seen this character. I've seen people cosplay them. Oh, I gotta... Okay, so... This is good in the back, but for the front, I need this to be shorter. Okay, we'll cut off a chunk. Oh, you have a crush on that character? Slay! I love crushing on fictional characters. One of my fictional character crushes, since you told me one of yours, I'll tell you one of mine. One of my fictional character crushes is Han Zoe from Attack on Titan. Another one of my fictional crushes is Natalie Sanquer from Miraculous Ladybug. I love Natalie. I love Hanj. I love them. Okay. This, I need this to be more like, I think I need to cut this more. Wait, Jax? Who's Jax again? The digital, is that from the Digital Circus? Oh, wait. The Amazing Digital Circus. The Purple Bunny, right? Oh, yeah. Valid. Honestly, speak your truth. Okay, wait. I gotta figure out how to put this piece on. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this works. For what I need it to do. I'll just make sure I put it like here. Okay. Okay. Making a model of my head out of foam. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna just hold it in place while I read chat. By the way, you have a new subscriber. Oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you for subscribing. Oh, okay. I gotta... No, it's melting. Please, no. Please stay secure. My hair touched it. My hair touched it. My hair touched it. My hair touched it. I might have to do Elvis. Wait, Elvis from what? Like Elvis Presley? Come on, I need the glue to secure. Okay. I believe this glue is almost secure. Ah, thank you for 14.9k likes on the live. Thank you. All right. Oh, Aaron said I love your cosplay so much. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, the king of rock and roll. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes. You guys see the vision over here? You guys see the vision. You guys see the vision. We. Ooh. Let me be a little more careful. Let me put this hot glue gun over here. Oh! No, I'm getting hot glue everywhere. No. No. Okay. And then we secure this. Okay. See this? See this? I think I'm just gonna make the mold of my head. I think I'm just gonna have a mold of my head, and then that's gonna be this is gonna be the cosplay portion of making this. Your friend sees you about Fizzaroli so hard today, and you almost passed out from blushing. Oh my gosh. That's so real. Fictional crushes are so much fun. Oh, look at this, look at this. We have we have our little a little hat. Okay. Now I'm gonna need one giant piece to be able to. Oh, wrong way. Oh. Okay. Secured. Secured. Oh, you have a so you use that app to talk to the character? Oh, okay. All right. So I mean, what we learned. So to recap, what we learned today, we learned that Shadow is the anti-hero of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and he made a promise to a character. Oh, okay. Wait, wait. You see this, guys? I think this might fit my head. Oh, okay. We'll see how we can make this fit. I'm gonna cut a straight line over here. And then I'm gonna cut a straight line over here. Trying to keep this consistent throughout the entirety of the piece of styrofoam. And then with this, we should be able to finish this off. This thing is too long right now, so I'm gonna have to cut it. I think I'll cut it here first. And then we'll go back in. See, that's too, nah, that's not correct. We'll cut off a little bit more. I don't want to cut off too much, though. Oh, let's do this piece in the front and this piece in the back. Yeah, I feel like this works. I feel like this works. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Um. Oh, your friend just texted you? Slay, slay, slay. Okay. So, we learned that Shadow the Hedgehog is the anti-hero of the series. You know, he's trying his best. He's dealing with his childhood. I mean, he's dealing with his, like, traumas from the past. And with that, he wants to be a good guy. He wants to be a good guy. He wants to do better. He wants to do more. So for my thought process on this cosplay, I'm like, I'll make a little hat that fits my head. And once I have something that fits my head, then I have a base that I can work off of and do what I need to do. Ideally, I want to make something cool. If that doesn't work, you guys will know if it doesn't work, because then you won't see this thing again. But that's okay, because I think when it comes to cosplay, it's all about, you know, learning new things, trying your best at these different skills, and sometimes stuff works out and sometimes it doesn't, and that's just kind of how you gotta roll with it. Oh, and your friend's talking about Fizz again? Oh my gosh. Oh, you didn't know about Shadow? Yeah, Shadow is the character on the screen right now. This character is a character from the Sonic series. He's an anti-hero, so he's kind of like, he's not the best guy all the time. Sometimes he's a villain, sometimes he's a good guy. It kind of depends. Oh my gosh, this hot glue gun is like melting everything. No! Okay. I'm gonna try to get this secured on this side now. Okay. Now I'm gonna make sure I get it in the middle. Alright. So where was I? Okay. He's like half hedgehog. He's half alien. He's kind of like Sonic, but like a little bit not, like a little bit evil sometimes, depending on who he's working with. He was made like artificially from this guy called Professor Gerald Robotnik. Yeah, he's Eggman's grandfather, and he's like this mad scientist guy. He was made in order to like kind of be like this like immortal guy with like blood that could like keep Maria, which is Gerald's granddaughter, alive. But in the end, it didn't really work out, and Maria isn't in the story anymore. But with that, Shadow made a promise that he was like, you know what? I'm gonna protect all living beings, including humans, animals, everything. And so that's kind of how that went. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna try to secure these on. Oh my god! Let him. What? Thank you! Oh my gosh! Thank you for sending those hearts! I got so scared when I heard that. Oh, what are those cloud hearts? Thank you for sending those, lure dollies. I appreciate that. Right now, we've made this model. Your boy G, that scared you too. Yeah, I set up alerts. That way, whenever someone like makes a donation or something, it plays like a sound. But I didn't realize it was like that loud. I was just like, oh my gosh, what's that? Okay. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. I gotta put... Ooh. Oh! Let him... Hey! Thank you for the cloud heart, Lord Dollies. Thank you. Okay, we gotta put some hot glue in the center. Okay, okay. Here we go. Ooh. I hope this doesn't melt through. If it melts, that would be not that good. Oh no. I may have just melted the styrofoam, kind of. That's not that good. You're a winner. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Um, interesting, interesting. In here. And then I gotta. Oh! Hey! Thank you for the cowboy hat. Ah, the hot glue, the hot glue, the hot glue. Okay. Now. Hey, thank you for sending the cowboy hat. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the cloud hearts. Oh. Thank you for the cloud hearts. Let him. Thank you for the cloud hearts. Oh my gosh, this is great. Let him. Thank you for the cloud hearts. Let him. Thank you for the cloud hearts. Let him. Thank you for the cloud hearts. Oh, this is great. Yo, honestly, I gotta put on my headphones because I feel like you guys can hear it twice. Like, you guys might be able to hear it in the live and then you can hear it from my mic. But this is great. Thank you so much for sending those cloud hearts. I appreciate it. You are cooking with the cloud hearts. Okay, I got my headphones on. Thank you for the cloud heart. Oh, so Amy says, I gotta go, but you should come back again. Aw, okay, bye. Thank you so much for joining, Amy. Okay, guys, look at this. We got our hat. This is a replica of my head. This fits my head. So now, okay, the idea is that when I make this like shadow, the hedgehog thing, I gotta take off the headphones real quick, real fast, real quick. He ain't never seen it in a dress like this. Okay. I need to stop for a moment. Okay. Let me hold it in place a little bit longer. Oh, Lord Dolly says you're so pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, guys, look. I'm trying to keep this thing secure. Okay. I'm gonna hope that this is secure. But yeah, this is how it looks. And then I can push it down. And just like that, we have a foam hat that fits my head. And with this, I should be able to work with this. Glue some spikes on here. Now we have our base. And yeah, that's going to be where I put shadow spikes. How's your process coming? I just came back to the stream. Okay. Your boy G, this is what we got so far. We got this hat that I made. My thought process here is going to be we have this hat and then we're going to glue spikes to it. And hopefully it looks like shadow. If not, well, we tried. I think. Oh, okay. I am gonna probably, huh? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Lord Dollies, you said you remember watching me in 2020. Oh my gosh. So you've been a fan for a long time. Wow, thank you so much for following and being part of my journey. So yeah, we got this head model thing. The goal is gonna be adding like spikes to it, and then like with spikes on it, you should be able to be Sonic. Oh no, my camera! No, no. Okay. So what did we learn today from the live? We learned a lot more about Shadow and Sonic. Um we got to make some stuff. This is what we made because we're trying to make Sonic, trying to make Shadow. We're trying to make Shadow, trying to make these hedgehog spikes, and I'm thinking I'm gonna glue them onto this foam base. The foam base will be the hat, nice and comfy, lightweight. Put some spikes on it, and hopefully it cooks. Hopefully it eats. I want to be able to like put ears on it, and then put like spikes. I don't know how well this is gonna be executed, but we will see. Hi, Ozzy. I'm doing good. I just made this hat. It's gonna be the base for like the Shadow cosplay. We learned more about like the Shadow and Sonic lore. Right now, I'm just closing some of my like other tabs. We like look at the fandom page. We learned about the lore from like the earlier games. Things that I'm gonna do after this live. One, I have to figure out my camera settings so that way the live doesn't just like turn off, because that's not the best. Oh, Ozzy, you want to tell me something? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Let me know. Oh, I'm gonna remove these shadows real quick. Okay. Let me remove shadow. Remove. Yes. Okay, we're gonna remove shadow from the screen. Gonna remove them. Oh, nice, nice. Is your family also Muslim? Did you grow up that way? Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I have friends that practice different religions. Like I have some friends who are Muslim. I have some friends who like practice Sikhism. I have friends who are Christians. You know, and then I have friends who are also like spiritual, like in a non like specific religious, like in not in a like specific religion, but just like kind of like spiritual. I gotta find this. I gotta find Shadow. Where is he? I know y'all see Shadow. I'm trying. I'm trying to remove him from the live. Okay, wait. Remove Shadow. Okay, we did it. Now I gotta remove the other Shadow. Okay. Oh, today's Eid for you. Oh my gosh. Well, happy Eid. W stream. Thank you, your boy G. I appreciate that. Let me remove this shadow over here. Okay. So yeah, we got our hat. We got a box over here. Let me push the box out the frame real quick. The box is still in the frame. Oh, oh. Yo, hi key. I'm seeing the mess that I made on the ground. But yeah, honestly, I think that's probably where I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, oh, what's in my hair? What's in my hair? Hello? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. I had hot glue in my hair, and I did not like that. Oh, you live in South Africa and it's 6:53 a.m. So you have to go. Bye. Have a good day or have a good night, which whether you're going to bed now or you're waking up now. Have a good one. Bye. It was nice meeting you. But yeah, so we got our hat. It's gonna be a fire cosplay. We just gotta figure out like what we're doing. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this off. Okay. This is what it looks like. You saw how I made it. I just took foam and I measured it to my head's dimensions. So that way I could have like a replica of my head shape. Ooh. This is mad cool. I'm very excited, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna make those spikes though. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna make those spikes, but we're gonna have to figure that out. So, oh wait, let me go on my YouTube real quick, cause I need to check my YouTube. Okay, so YouTube. Oh my gosh, yay! I love how YouTube just chose the most random thumbnail for this live stream. And it's me wearing this hat and pointing at Shadow. I just think that's so funny. Um, but yes. Oh my gosh. I'm like opening the live stream on my phone so I can see it. Oh, cuz then it shows me how long I've been live for. Oh, slay. Okay, the live has been 3 hours and 30 minutes. And honestly, I think that I'm going to end it here. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. For sending the likes. You guys, let's check the stats real quick. You guys got the TikTok live to 15K likes. Thank you so much for that. And it's been so much fun chatting with you guys and learning more about the lore. You guys know a lot about Sonic. That slays. And now I know more about Sonic because of these web articles, but also because of you guys. So thank you for that. Thank you, Lord Dollies, for sending the cloud hearts. That was great. We definitely got a little bit jump scared because I didn't remember about the alert, but that was great. Oh, your hair is majestic. Thank you so much, plaid beard. I appreciate that. The way I style my hair is that I did like braids and then I undid the braids and then this is basically the braid out that's like left over. So yeah. I like it. And thank you for the compliment as well. So, with that, we're actually ending the live here. Let me figure something out real quick. Because I know there's a way to like raid in Twitch. I don't know how to do that in my OBS though. I don't know how to do that in OBS. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to do that because I'm multi-streaming. So we're trying to figure it out. Okay. I'm gonna open my Twitch account on my phone. Cause I think there's a way. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna check this out. So I can go on Stream Manager on my phone. Okay. Per. And oh my gosh, there's actions in here. And I think this is the raid button. Oh, find a channel. Oh. So, LOL guys, Twitch actually says I can't do that. They were like, there's no channels for you to do that to. So you know what? We tried. You can't say I didn't try. I did try. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining the live. I will see you all in the next one. Bye. We made this.